Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. It has been a day already, and we're just getting started. So,
We just did the fastest level up in history.
Yes, we had to do a quick level up to be prepared for today, but we are ready to play some D&D, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. In case you didn't know, the players leveled up last week. They're level 7 now. Super cool. But it's good to see all of you here. I'm glad you're all joining us for session number 40.
Crazy.
40. Here we go. This is when it gets real serious, guys. I've been taking it easy on you for this long. Let's go.
That's the training wheels. Okay. Yeah.
Session 40, though. Here we go. Let's do this. It's great to be here, though. I'm glad you guys have been willing to stick with me this long. All of you who are listening to, thank you for that as well. I really do appreciate all of you being here, joining us for 40 sessions. So thank you for that. Your support means a lot to me. So, let's go into some announcements real quick. We'll start off with player introductions. Rachel, why don't you start us off?
Okay, hi. I'm Rachel, or AKA Pip 400 Art, and I like to stream on this channel with my Marquee. I stream art on Mondays at 3:30 CST, so I'll be here tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to draw, so that's going to be fun. Who knows?
Good times.
And, yeah, and I play Karis, Shadow Sorcerer, and she's 17 and hyperactive. Yeah.
Super awesome. All right, Kelly, let's jump onto you.
Hello, everyone. My name's Kelly. I'm 27 and hyperactive. No, I play Raya, who is a very calm rogue, unlike myself. And then, yeah, she's now level 7, so watch out. I might not die every session.
Well,
I'm gonna die as badly. Let's just say that.
So, super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's Kelly. And last we got Mr. Mike himself.
Hello. My name is Michael / Bardic Dice. I play Mithranon, a moon elf, 4 paladin, 3 sorcerer. It was super fun. And scared and coming into his own onto this game, so super fun. I'm also a streamer as well, so we play Fates United every Thursday with Rachel and Mark, which have been a lot of fun. And also I've been doing some It Takes Two play with my friend Brittany, so we'll continue to do that today as well, even though I have had 4 hours of sleep, so we'll see how that goes. But I am also living off of Kelly's energy right now. She's been the energy drink that I needed today, so it's been great.
Perfect. And I am Mark, the Dungeon Master here. I also do some other streams during the week as well on this channel. Tuesdays and Saturdays typically. And right now we just started Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Started playing through that again. Whew, that was a good time last night. I had some fun.
he was so excited. I don't
happy.
know if I've seen you be that excited playing
Some
video
awesome
games.
people hanging out with me and enjoying the game with me as well last night. So thank you for those people who showed up for that as well and supported me. We beat 2 dungeons. So that was awesome. So
I almost canceled DMing my game because I wanted to watch the first session with it.
it's okay. There'll be plenty more where that came from. Also, we do have a Discord. The link is now in the chat. We share this Discord with Mr. Michael over there, Bardic Dice, and you'll be able to hear about all the amazing people in our community as well who do super cool things like their own streams and their own art, all this fun stuff. So we highly recommend you join our Discord and come and hang out with everybody because they're all super awesome. I always enjoy seeing what people are doing. So lots of cool people you'll get to meet there. Trying to think if there's any other major announcements. I don't think there's anything right now we need to get into. But
I really like your shirt, so I just want to put that out there.
My Zelda shirt. I wore this in honor of playing Wind Waker last night.
It's cool. Where'd you get it from?
I don't remember. I just looked in my closet today and I was like, ooh, Zelda. I'm wearing this. So, yeah, that was the reason for this. But thank you for that. Very kind of you. But let's do some recap, and we'll get into our story. I'm going to try to get music going. It's been very picky on me today, but hopefully it works.
Oh.
And, oh, Rach got it for me. Perfect. Okay. Recap time. So our group has recently escaped from some sun elves. There was a situation where they went to go visit them. Seemed fairly good at first. Mithranon seemed to be the answer to the prophecy, the chosen one that they were looking for. And
the ball.
as they went to go kind of initiate the beginning of this prophecy being started or whatever, it turns out that the chief wanted to sacrifice him. And that was what she figured was the prophecy. So, there was a girl, Gwynestri, who was there, and she was involved in this and was the one who seemingly had to do the dagger through the heart to Renan or something along those lines. And they ended up escaping with her. They left the Sun Elves away from some very creepy and awful woods and made it back towards the city. They diverted slightly from their trajectory of getting back into the city because they have some stuff they need to do with Gwynestri, and they also still are looking for a diamond that they are hoping to get to resurrect Raya's father. But quick detour back into the city for Karis, where she ran into Ezhil, a Sun Elf guard, the number 2 to the chief, and ended up convincing him to sort of be swayed onto their side through some talks, his own reasoning, and then getting him to be able to speak to Gwynestri and learn more about what's been going on. Last session, also, the party had a run-in with a former companion, adversary, whatever you want to describe her as, Jyleka. She showed up again, having killed off an entire encampment of goblins, and seemingly is the one who took the diamond that was in the backpack of Raya's sister that was at the goblin camp. But they ran into her. She recruited them to help take down a nasty, venomous, monstrous creature, and they killed it. Raya nearly died during it because she got kind of cornered by this thing and just was spewing all this black venom or something onto her. But she survived. She made it out. Everyone made it out.
I was down like the whole time.
Jyleka definitely did not help with that situation of Raya being down, but
Nope, not one bit.
not one bit. But
Renan pulled out all the tricks.
Renan definitely helped keep her alive. But they eventually took down the creature and Jyleka agreed to potentially, if she felt like it, drop off the diamond at the beacon. So, you guys left that after one more kind of warning shot from her bow. Camera down. And
I'm just eating Cheez-Its and I yanked my cord. Sorry.
one last warning shot from Jyleka. And this music is just not starting. Foundry is
Oh, it's doing for me.
You got
Unless
music?
You changed it. Yeah.
Really?
I don't think.
Okay. You're the only one who can hear, Rach. Good for you.
Oh. Special.
You are special. Okay. But, yeah. You guys head back to Helen's house, where you left Gwynestri. And that is where we're going to pick up, as you guys making your way back there and arriving. Is there anything you would like to do this evening while you're there. While I try to
so
fix
we're
the
back?
music. Yeah, you arrive at Helen's house.
Oh, okay.
I guess if we're, you said,
Oh, no.
Huh?
oh, so what time is it? Is it like
It's evening time. It's like pretty much night.
almost dark?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like
You guys had
still
a pretty full
daylight.
day of running back and forth through the city and then going out and fighting this thing. So
I prestidigitation everybody so that they're not in gross acid anymore.
okay,
Yay.
cleaned up. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
What is Gwen and Helen doing, like when we get back?
So they actually have. They're working on kind of putting stuff away for the winter. It looks like they're cleaning up some things, and some of it's almost prep work too, like covering up old gardening beds and making sure everything is kind of prepared for the winter and what is coming.
Okay.
But they greet you when you come in, and they have some food for you available as well.
I'll eat. I'm just gonna start eating.
This is
I'm like depressed. Yeah, I was gonna say that I was useless in the battle to get the diamond, so I was like, I'm just kind of sullenly eating.
A little sulky.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's Raya's turn after all
Yeah.
this time.
I can usually keep a. Okay, I'm gonna do, but this time I'm like.
Yeah, definitely
But
a rough day.
Renan probably attempts multiple times. To like, I mean, you were. I mean, like you thought you were hit, and then it kind of like turned at.
I'm just gonna be like, it was
Sorry.
embarrassing. It's okay. Just let me eat, please.
I mean, it was kind of Jylaka's fault though, so I don't think it's like you were bad.
It's fine. Like we don't have to talk about it anymore. It's really okay.
It's trying to get it to come to me, not to you. Okay.
I get you. It's okay. We might potentially have a diamond, and that's all that matters. But
Yeah, and it's like that thing was like a punching bag. I feel a lot less mad now.
well, I'm glad you feel good. It's good. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty worn out myself, to be honest.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Should we rest before we go back to the city, or should we head back?
Well,
She
we
have
have
to
to
say
figure
when
out
she's.
what we wanna do.
Did you say when she's gonna bring that diamond? She didn't mention when, did she?
Well, she said she hid it somewhere, so she has to probably go walk over to where she hid it and then walk over to the city. So
I don't know if I love that. Like her. Like, what if we just wait at the beacon forever and she never gives us the diamond?
we could just check back. We told her to give it to Brother Hibbert, so we don't have to like live at the beacon.
That's true. What if she never gives it to him though? What if she just
Well,
pockets
maybe
it?
we can wait for like a day or two, and if she still doesn't, then we have to go find another diamond.
And go find her eventually.
Or find her. That's true. And punch her.
Yeah, I was about to. The only thing keeping me from doing it was the diamond, but if she withholds the diamond, there's no reason to not. Really.
That's true.
Yeah, she's awful.
Genuinely unlikable, but hopefully if she has the diamond, then she'll have her uses.
She did. I'm actually surprised though she didn't like want to kill us. Because she's all like, it's your fault that I'm gone out of the trackers, and then.
But she has to know it's not our like. She's the one who went crazy and like killed everybody, so she has to know it's not completely our fault.
Yeah,
Deep
I mean,
down.
I talked to her later, and I was like, we were just trying to do the right thing, Jylaka. And she was like, I was trying to do the right thing, too. So, I don't know.
If she gives us the diamond, I mean, like, just throwing it out there. Can we still, like, punch her and take her in?
No, because
No.
she has the diamond. She gave us what we needed, and she like saved her compassion, saved my dad. Whatever, it's fine. So we'll have to see. If that's the case, we can't. We should probably just leave her alone. If we meet her
Plus,
again, and if she causes issues, we can then take care of it how we need to. But
Plus, what are the trackers gonna do with her? They didn't care that she ran away.
I was gonna turn her into the beacon.
What would the beacon
What?
do with her?
Judge her?
Why? That's horrible! Run!
I don't know if we want to like
What?
murder her.
She'd
I'm not
die!
saying she has to get murdered, but I mean...
She would die!
Okay, you're turning on me. You were all about being judged by this thing. You're like, hey, if you have nothing to hide, well, there's nothing, you'd be fine.
What? I was never like that. Are you
Well,
kidding
I
me?
don't know. People in the city.
I always yell at you when you want to get judged by the beacon. Whenever you mention
Not
getting judged by the
insta-death.
beacon, it is insta death.
It's not instant death.
Ren, you
Probably
do
is.
not know what you're
There have
talking
been-
about. People
Brother
get
Hibbert said
fried
there's
by
multiple
that.
times I get judged, and as long as they have nothing to hide, which Jellica wouldn't, they'd be fine. We know it's insta kill for Jellica.
Yeah, which is a horrible
insta-kill
thing
for
to
me,
say.
He almost killed Raya.
So you want
Like
to
with
kill people because
carelessness,
of that?
not on. Like she almost killed me with carelessness, but not. It wasn't like murder or something. Or I would get insta judged too and be immolated immediately. So we probably need to not necessarily throw people
I'm just
toward.
saying.
I can't cast the
is
first
not
time.
a
I guess
good
that's my
person.
point.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you kill people because of that. You want to kill people now?
We just, like,
I am
no
not
trouble
wanting
with
to kill her. I'm just saying, what's wrong with turning her into the authorities and letting them judge, and put her through the proper method? Okay, yeah, I don't believe in the system here either. But
Yeah, it's horrible, Ren. I'm
Yeah,
kind
we
of
should probably-
judging you right now.
At most,
judging me.
At most, we would just rough her up. We would maybe
If we
just
bel-
get some aggression out, fight her, and then be done. And we could just
If
let
we
everyone
believe
go
in
their ways.
Illuminants would judge her for her own actions, right?
But again,
Are you
Illuminants.
saying you don't believe in Illuminants?
If I went to Illuminants, I would probably be emulated. So you say like, not everyone who goes necessarily deserves it. Do you know what I mean? We don't really know what
Yeah.
they base it off of. So I don't know if that's a good gauge for right and wrong
I just
here.
don't think Jellica should be free.
She's literally killing monsters. Like, she's probably better out there killing demons and monsters for other people. It's not like she's
Well, and
killing people.
Goblin family. Well, they're just killing Goblin like families and stuff. So I don't
We
know.
killed a bunch of goblins.
Not like I don't know. Well, gray area. We'll see. But I'm just saying we're not doing anything. We're not turning her into anyone. But I don't. If we meet her again out in the wild and if she diamond or she acts like that again, then I guess we deal with it as we will. But I don't think that killing her is necessarily the answer.
I don't want to kill anyone.
We would not be killing anyone. We would be turning her into the authorities. That's it.
Besides Calm, we can kill Calm.
Thank you, Helen. The food is amazing. Thank you so much, by the way.
She's awkwardly listening.
Just, yeah, smiles and nods to you as you're all yelling in her house.
Sorry. We argue sometimes.
This is really tired. And... Ow.
Do you need to sleep here or anything?
We
Well,
probably
if you
should.
want us to leave, we can, though. Because we've
guess
been
we're
here
More
a
than welcome
while.
to stay here. You're welcome.
I mean, we're only an hour town, right?
Well, we have to figure out how to
Hours.
get into
It's
town.
getting dark, but yeah.
What's Gwen doing?
Gwen was just helping. She'll probably eat some food now, too.
Okay.
Stop yelling.
Guys, we probably need to figure out what we're gonna do, though, because Ez and everybody is still at the arena.
Isn't well, do you think they're gone by now though?
No, they're waiting for us.
Oh.
I mean, we
Think
got
he
Ez
explained
on
to
us.
them?
He didn't even seem like he was confident that he could convince all of them. So they're gonna probably still be waiting for us. And he said they were watching all the entrances into that part of town.
Do you think
There's
if
5 of them besides X.
Well, with his help, I feel like we can maybe convince them, right? Like,
It depends on if they work for Sabra Lyra, because all those guards were like. And we can't speak Elvish.
that is a barrier.
I guess Gwen can.
But do we want to take? I mean, I guess.
Gwen.
Yeah.
What do you
Voting,
want
yes.
to do?
Do
you have something you want to do?
Stay here or to go back to the city?
like when you get in the city, we were talking about like taking you to Spire? Or do you want to think about it first?
For the powers, the magic?
Yeah.
I want that, yes.
You want that even if it might be bad, potentially.
Why would it be bad?
Well, remember we told you about Column, and now he might be able to control you if you have it.
Is he going to do that?
If you see him, he probably would try. He's not here. He's trying to take down the city. We're hoping Mr. Shaw can help us, but...
I get a sun person though, right?
I hope so. I don't know. It's all risky. It's just a thought we were having. Like, what did he call it? Mr. Shaw calls it experiment. It's like an experiment.
Because he said yours had that spongy root.
Sponge root. All of ours has a sponge root.
But yours was experimental, right?
Mine was experimental because it was a sponge root from the sun elves.
And mine wasn't from a moon elf, right?
I don't know
Mine
where yours
wasn't
was
anything
from.
special.
I don't
And
know.
I haven't gotten any sort of demon in me or God talking to me. I don't have anything like that, so it could just be, who knows?
I mean, have you tried asking?
Who would I what would I ask?
Just saying like, hey, hello there.
Wait,
I mean,
can
I did.
I mean, that's what she did, and all of a sudden she had a
Can I
parasite.
try in my head just like, hello?
Yeah, so you just kind of focus and say hello.
like,
It's
I'm just
about time.
yeah, oh no, okay, wait. What happens?
Nothing. It's quiet.
Okay.
No voices in your head.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna say, I don't think I have any voices. I'm like focusing really hard, but it's not really, I don't think there's anything. So I think I guess if you already were connected to like a sun god or something, you might be able to connect to him more.
Yeah,
And
we
you-
can ask Mr. Shaw.
I
And
want
you used
magic.
to talk about like tingling, like in your hands. Is that because like when you manifested magic? Because that was related to the injection too, right?
Who are you talking to?
Raya?
With tingling? I think it has to do with some of the stuff I can, like the powers and stuff I can do. But I can do magic, I think, but I just can't do, it's not connected to any like entity.
Like stealthy and locking picks and stuff like that?
Walking pigs.
Like the one where I can like
Sorry.
locking pics. Like the one where I can, make myself look like people. Like that's definitely magic, but like it's not really connected to anything or anyone. So I think regardless of if, and I'll like kind of look toward Gwen, I think regardless of if you are able to connect to your sun god or not, you will probably have magic, because even I don't have any sort of connection to anything and I have magic, so
I want magic.
it'll get you something.
I want magic, yes.
Yeah.
Do you want it so that you feel like you can fight back a little bit? Is that why you want it?
Yes. I want to protect myself.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I'm not saying all the bad things that I don't want you to do it, Gwen, but I just wanted to tell you all them so that you know, because a lot of it's we didn't know, and it was like, oh man, I wish I would have known. You know what I mean?
And
So-
on the other side, I mean, look at someone like Isiel. He seems like he can defend himself without magic.
Oh, we could beat him though. Like,
I question that.
You think
What?
Ezreal is weak?
yeah, I mean, look at him. we could take him, right?
I almost died to a sludge monster today.
Wait, Gwen, have you seen him like punch things?
I just know he's really good, really strong. Good fighting, good with a bow.
That's cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
Carter can still kick my butt without using magic.
Yeah, but he got an injection.
Yeah, but even probably before, he could easily take me out.
Oh yeah, he could have stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, but Gwen, the other thing I was gonna say though, the other thing that might be kind of hard if you do take it is that, well, I guess it depends on what happens, but like for me, it's really hard to not accidentally kill people sometimes because it's just like so powerful. And I kind of get it now. I'm like sort of learning how to, but like sometimes I would like accidentally explode Dracto's heads because I didn't know. So it's just like you have to practice a lot and be really careful just in case. You know.
There were a few people that didn't react well to the injection too.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd be fine, but we're just trying to say there's a big risk to it.
It's risky.
And the other part that we didn't know before is if you ever either don't want it anymore or Spire wants to take it from you, the process in which they take it can be deadly.
So it's like if you make the choice, it's like you're probably stuck with it.
Again, it's your choice, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Shaw would very much be willing to talk to you about it as well.
And we could help you, but
So you think I should not get it?
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we want you to know all the things that are bad about it too, instead of just hyping up the good parts.
Well, you three are brave and you fight things, and I want to do it too.
You would help us fight things?
If I can, yes.
That'd be fun. Yeah. If you still want it, and if you're okay with the risks, I mean, I don't see why you shouldn't try it.
You're also very brave too, you know. You stood up to Saprilia and saved us.
That was pretty brave.
You're very brave.
I had to do something.
You didn't even know us.
Still had to do something.
I used to cry when things happened.
He cried a lot.
Still do sometimes.
He cries, yeah.
There might have been a tear or two against that thing today. I mean, it could have been the venom in my eyes, but...
So do you want to go into the city with us then, Gwen? And we can try and avoid Estiel and all his men and stuff if we can, or we can try and talk to them, or we can try and
We
just go
could
to the
just
Spire.
try and get Ezheal to come and talk to us too. Like I could do my little whispery message thing and be like, "Hey, Ezheal," and then he can come and talk to us. I want to see my dad. But I can't go over there.
We may have to wait for that a little bit until they
Have him
leave.
come to Spire.
Yeah, that might be better.
And we've already talked to Seal. What do you want to talk to him again with?
Well, we told him when we were back in the city, because I mean they're gonna be staying there waiting for us, so we have to come up with some sort of plan. We have to deal with it. We can't just let it sit there.
Do you think it'd be a terrible idea for Gwen to talk to all of the men? Do you think they try and take her? Or do you think that would be...
I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, I wonder if talking to Mr. Shaw first might be good. Fly.
Sorry. I won't stop, but I'm scared.
The crow has turned into a fireball.
Yeah, I guess if... Do you think if Shaw talked to... Yeah, I was gonna say, if Shaw talked to them, would that be...
Well, and I don't know about Shaw talking to them, but like, he might know some stuff about Lorith that would help. And if Gwen does get an actual sun person, like what Roz was saying, then you prove, right, that Sabrilia is a liar.
I'll have to take her word for it.
So we should, like, sneak around to Spire, then? No, we shouldn't come to the city the way that we normally come in?
Yeah,
Spire.
maybe.
Okay.
And then we could check in on the beacon and
What do you
see
wanna
if
do,
the
Gwen?
diamond came.
Do you want to talk to them at all and try and persuade the guards to understand the truth like we did with Isiel, or would you rather talk to Spire first and go from there?
I mean, if you think you can talk to them, you can. But
You don't want to?
I could have powers too if anything bad happens.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
How long
like
did it take for us to manifest? Didn't it take like a day or two for us to recover?
I got them like I went to basically woke up and they were there.
It took me a while, but I also didn't have a like god thing in me, so I don't know if it takes a little bit longer for that. Is there, Mark? Is there like a way, like a way into the city where Spire is like right there? Like, is there, I guess, a back way we could get in that would be best? Do we know of?
So it's on kind of the opposite side of the city you're on, so you'd have to go up and around probably to get to that. So come from the north, or you can. I mean, you could just enter more north and then loop down, but.
Okay.
So yeah, like essentially just not getting into the city of the main entrances where we figured they might be posted, but just take a bit of a detour so that we skip out on where the Sun Elves would be watching.
Yeah, if you're trying to avoid the Iron Fist, yeah, you could loop
Yeah.
around towards the top and go down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We can all sneak. We can rest tonight. Sneak in the morning. That we're all. If we do need to like run or do anything, we can do that. Maybe we should. I prefer not to fight. Maybe in the city, we should just run away and run to Spire if we can. I don't know if that would be a good plan or not, though.
Yeah. I can, Gwen. So I can do this thing where I can make people really, really fast. So if you get like really scared and you want to run away faster, then I'll make you go real fast, okay?
Okay.
I'd make someone else go fast too, that way you wouldn't be lost. Because you've never been in the city before, have you?
No.
Wow, you're gonna love it. It's so fun.
Okay.
Should we like have a? I guess should one of us stay with Gwen, like regardless of what happens, we just stay with her,
Like
or should I
Mr.
just?
Frog?
Not that, but like of getting to Spire, like
Like
running
something
in.
happens.
Yeah, like what we like have a plan so that way like one of us can divert, one of us can like do something else, one of us can stay with her, or should we all just stick together?
I think I need to be with her with the speed thing, so I could make her and I go real fast, and I could run away and hide her somewhere, and then you guys can come meet us. We could say we could meet at Spire.
I like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I can always try if we need to. I can always go try and talk to the Sun Elves, just since I'm not the sacrificial Ren, and then I also like so yeah. I could be a good liaison, I guess, between that. So
Okay.
you guys just if we get caught, you guys can just run, and I'll stay behind and try and see if I can.
Well, maybe be careful though, because if you were the one that like killed guard,
Yes, that is true.
but he'll like likes you, so maybe he would like be extra hard.
Maybe we'll see. I can try, or I can even disguise myself as someone else, as a guard. Well, do they all know each other? How many are there?
There's 5, so
They definitely would know. I could disguise myself as someone else, I guess, and then just be a random passerby.
Mm-hmm.
So I can try that.
Old
But yeah, I
man
guess just stick by
Raya.
Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen Raya disguises herself as an old man sometimes.
I feel very at home in that persona. Yeah, I can definitely try and distract while you guys go to Spire. Especially, I think our main goal is obviously just to get Gwen safe to Spire. So,
Yep.
And Ren too, to be honest, because he's the one they're really after. So I don't know if they would bother with me much. So, okay, we should probably rest tonight and then go out tomorrow, maybe. Okay.
Renan hands his pops fishing jacket over to Gwen and goes, "For now, it's up to you, but you might want to stay a little more hidden when we're in the city. There's not many elves, and I know I'm kind of commonplace now, unfortunately. But them seeing a sun elf is new, so if you want to stay on the low for now, you can use my jacket. It's up to you. You don't have to hide, but..."
And she also has like a hood on her coat, and she's like, "I could just put this up."
Yeah, how much is that coat, like, elvish and, like, really apparent that it's not from the city?
So it's actually kind of surprising that they seem to have a lot of kind of similar clothing to what you guys wear.
Interesting. Okay. I was picturing very tribally animal skins type stuff.
Yeah, it's not a lot of that.
She's wearing what her picture has.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly they have trade and connection with the city.
Which you know of, with Lorith being a connection to Spire.
Yeah.
You know that there's that connection at least.
Yeah, I just didn't know at what level it was. Okay, cool. Never mind. Keep the jacket on.
Alright.
Everyone. Gwen, do you have parents at the village?
No,
Oh, you don't?
they died.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it a while ago?
Yeah.
Are they on the council?
No.
Sorry.
Don't know much about what happened to them, but I know they died.
Oh, you don't know what happened?
No.
Do you have any family or friends to be looking for you?
Oh, the whole tribe would be looking for me, I think.
I mean, like, people that are actually, like, that know you, that you would be worried about them worrying about you.
Sabrina took care of me after my parents died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Were you close with her? Or no?
Kind of, yeah.
Was she kind to you?
Yes.
Did you notice any sort of changes with her, like, recently or within the last few years?
I think she just took some time before she told me about the prophecy.
She took some time.
It wasn't
What do
when
you
I
mean she
was
took
young, she told me. It was when I was older.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, that's something you tell a little kid.
And
Does she ever seem guilty? Like maybe she regretted anything from her past?
I don't know. I mean, everybody has mistakes they make.
Yeah. Maybe more intentional mistakes.
Well, they're not mistakes, they're just choices
I-
at that point.
I feel like you are asking a big question, but I don't understand.
We're trying to figure out, I guess, if she's like, sorry. Oh, coughing away. We're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out if she. 'Cause we don't think that the person she's talking to is your sun god. We're trying to see if she maybe is just a pawn of him, or if she knows about the fact he's not the sun god, goddess, whatever, deity, whatever it is. So I guess we're trying to figure out if she's an active role in deceiving everyone, or if she's deceived herself. That's what at least I'm trying to figure out. But I don't know if you guys are on the same page.
I don't know.
Refresh my memory. I'm sorry. It's a little wibbly wobbly right now. She wasn't there when Isiel was explaining what Raphaziel was saying, right? Raphaziel? I don't know.
That's our friend on.
Roz, your guy.
She was there.
She was there for Roz.
She was there.
So the inclinations that Renan is bringing up, basically in his mind thinking that maybe Saberlir or someone related caused the council killing, probably killing her parents. I'm assuming Ren's saying enough for one of you to pick up on, at least Raya, I'm assuming. He's just not sure if he wants to say it out loud in front of her right now.
You said like killing her parents. Okay. Well,
Like, I didn't say it out loud, but kind of underlying that tone without saying it.
I got it, but
I just want to
too
bring it
young
up
to remember.
from that
You're like,
conversation.
anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I think Gwen, we're just wondering if Sabralier like murdered all the council people.
Okay, alright. That was
or I mean, not even her, because
might be a little gracious.
or
about
like, sorry, Paris, or like your grandparent, or like somebody like someone in your family murdered them. Like, we don't. I mean, if it happened 25 years ago, she might have been involved, but not like orchestrating it. But how old is Sabralier?
She's younger than my mom.
Okay.
I don't know how old my mom is.
That's the thing. Was she like
I
old?
think Sabralier is in 40s, 40 years old.
So she would have been
older.
She would have been
maybe.
young, but she would have been okay.
About our age, yeah.
She would have been young if it happened, but Karis, it might have been your like older family members, like grandparents, or I guess if lots of council people got murdered, and if your family took over.
Well, the dad, my grandpa was the chief or something. So I don't know if he got murdered. They didn't say.
That's true.
All we know is that Roz got murdered. We don't know if the other council people got murdered. I'm just wondering who did that. And I think it's kind of weird if they're all like, yeah, the council, the elders, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly they just don't have it anymore.
And no one really questions why I don't have it anymore.
Yep. Do you think that's weird, Gwen?
No,
Gwen.
no others?
Just that someone got murdered and now there's no elders.
I don't know. I think things just changed.
But like, what? Why? Like, was it a huge tradition? Because it sounds like elders were a big tradition in your culture, and all of a sudden they just all got murdered, and then things changed. Is that weird?
Well,
We only know
there's
about one that got murdered.
Less people who are alive now. More have died, and
oh,
there
That's
might
true.
not be enough people. I don't know.
that's true. Yeah.
I wish we could.
I don't know.
Not that this would. I wish we could talk to your mom and see what she says. Not that she would necessarily be a good source of info, but
Mm,
I think it should be a great source of information, honestly.
she'd probably be like, I don't know, bye, and then leave.
probably not. But I.
Renan is too hurt, too tired to even begin to fight that comment right now. I was letting that one sail.
Hey,
Okay.
did Sabralier ever talk about her sister to you?
Not really. No.
Okay. I was wondering.
You don't have any brothers and sisters?
No.
Okay.
We should probably go to get some sleep and then be able to leave bright and early to sneak into the city and try and get to Spire. Unless, yeah. I am hurting. My 10 health,
Okay.
I'm like bleeding. So I'm gonna like start getting ready for bed, I guess, if it's like evening.
Okay. Everyone bedding down then. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast 10 lay on hands on Raya and 10 on me so we can sleep a little better tonight.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I do need it. We're like bleeding out everywhere.
All right. So a little bit of healing before bed, but otherwise just going and sleeping.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
How does Gwen seem? Does she seem okay, or does she seem?
He's like we weren't very tactful
Sure.
with our
Roll
conversation.
insight for me, Karis.
Can I roll insight too? I just want to see what she's like.
Sure.
11. I mean,
18.
no, 13.
Wait, 19. For my insight's 9 now.
So yeah, I mean, she definitely still seems a bit on edge, but she's trying to go to sleep.
shouldn't seem disturbed by all of my conversation because I feel like we weren't the most tactful with that, but also
I mean, it's not like the best way to handle it. So she's still on edge. So
okay, we're trying. We're just not very tactful. Okay.
she's on edge.
It's like
You can tell.
trying to send out some undertones to you guys, and then so we think everyone was murdered.
Yeah, that's a bit heavy to drop on somebody. But
We need to work on our social skills, but we'll work on it.
But yeah, off to bed you guys go, and we will jump to the next day. Let me update the date.
We have a full rest, right?
You all complete your long
I'm
rest,
level 7!
and you're officially level 7.
Yay!
Congratulations, you 3.
Thank you.
So
Wait,
yeah,
don't I get 3 more hit points? Oh, it's not updating.
No weird dreams when I level up this time.
nothing special. Not today.
Here we go.
Do I have any weird dreams? After talk to my not their entity?
Nope.
No.
Sorry, nothing weird happens.
I'm so lonely.
That's me.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask this. So, for a world that doesn't have these spells, and for us to kind of learn on the go,
hmm
how do we necessarily play out learning new spells?
Are we alarmed? Like, are we like, wow, look at this? I'm like able to do it.
I think I learned a new spell this morning.
I mean, it's kind of like an inner guidance, I guess you could say.
Almost like I have this idea and maybe a spark of inspiration, and I'd like to manifest it and try it out sometime.
Yeah, it's almost like you're inspired for something, and then this thing that's been within you just kind of seems to be awakening or something along those lines. It's
Okay.
you're not even
it's
sure
like
where it
Power
comes from.
Rangers.
Yeah, you're not even sure where it
Like-
comes from. It just appears.
You need that power in the moment. You're like, I think I have a power up. Okay.
Yeah,
I like it. Cool.
and
I
I
just wanted to
mean,
make sure.
you get the sense it's probably Luna who's guiding you, Renan, and it's probably Mr. Shadow Man for you, Roz, Karis. So
All right. Just wanted to. I was just kind of curious. Just I didn't want to meta too much in this world, and
Hey, how do I explain mine? If I have no Shadow Man or Luna. Just mystical, magical powers?
yeah, you got the weird
Okay.
tingles.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
But it is morning. It's a nice bright day actually today. The sun is seemingly pretty bright in the sky.
you guys feel tingles in your hands when you wake up? Oh no, sorry. I just left on my shoulder wrong. Sorry. It's needles. It's needles.
But yeah, you're gonna just start heading over, eat some breakfast, and head over or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Helen, for everything.
Yeah.
Helen plays the host again and provides a small array of food. Nothing too major, but still enough to get you through traveling today.
Find more
Helen,
plants.
you're the best.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And when it's fishing season again, I promise I'll bring a lot of fish over.
And we'll bring you new flowers we find.
Yes, speaking of the flowers, she'll hand 3 tablets to each of you, or each of you get 1 tablet, so 3 total. I was able to make a few of the health brews.
Thank you.
Thank you. Need these very badly. Thank you.
They're health tablets, that's what they are.
The 1d4 plus 1, is that right?
1d4 plus 1, it increases your max by that amount for like 8 hours, basically.
You said 1d4?
1d4 plus
I don't-
1 is what they heal up. So it heals you up that much, plus your max goes up by whatever you roll for 8 hours.
1d4.
I'll write that part down. Thanks.
I mean, it hasn't really come into play too much, but if it ever does, that's what
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
that's awesome. Okay. Sweet.
But eat your breakfast, and Helen says goodbye to you, and you all 4 start walking back towards the city, taking that more northern route, I think you said.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Can I keep on the lookout for any like elf activity?
You may. Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, I'll help her.
Dun, 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 dun. Helping me? Am I advantage or it's regular?
I'm gonna have each of you roll for that.
I did good. Hold on.
16.
Okay.
20. Dirty 20.
Nice. So you have pretty solid feel for your walking. I mean, like I said, it's pretty bright out today, so you feel like you get a pretty good grasp of what's around you. Take that more northern route though, and start arcing your way back towards the city. So you come in.
Brennan's gonna just take that time to talk to Gwen, not like RP wise, but just trying to lift her up and tell her about fun stuff about the city that we can show her later. Kind
Oh
of
yeah, Karis would definitely join in.
Okay.
Yeah.
like distracting her from the conversation yesterday, things like that.
Yeah. So she seems interested, but also a little cautious. She seems kind of questioning the city, I guess, and what it's like. But
Makes sense.
yeah, you guys start heading kind of to enter in north of the Iron Fist. So you're a little ways further away from it than you normally would enter in. And that way you can just kind of cut across from there towards Spire. And it's relatively easy. It's pretty quiet. Yeah, hoods up. Praise the hoods. And you end up going to the north part of the city and kind of hugging that northern side of it for a while. But you are back in the city, and everything seems kind of as you left it. You actually end up kind of walking through some areas where you remember searching for undead through, because there were all those undead that would come from the north. So you're kind of
them.
reminded of those adventures. Maybe the thought comes back to you.
We took their shovels. We're not gonna find any.
There's not any here.
There's no hope for them.
No hope.
So you feel very confident that there'll be no more undead showing up.
We
the lack
solved
of
that
shovels.
problem.
Also, we told Jailuka what? Meet us at bring the diamond back to the beacon.
We told her to bring it to Hibbert and say
Hibbert.
this is for Raya, basically.
We
I
did.
don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Are we passing the beacon at all during this route?
That's much further south, so you'd have to kind
South,
of
okay.
redirect south and then go back up a little bit to the spot.
Maybe after. Okay, cool. No, I was just kind of curious if it was on the way. It might have been a quick glance in, but
Okay. So yeah, you arch along the top. You see a couple skull crushers along the way, a few of the citizens of Beacon, but no one really seems to give you any difficulty. You just make your way through the city and
I'll look for Rodden.
sure,
Just because we saw him in the city last time.
give me another perception.
Wait,
This would be a weird time for him to pop up, so I'm gonna look for him.
Go for it.
17.
Yeah, you don't see Rod.
Dang.
And the skull crushers are leave me alone even with Demon Stokes dead, right? Like everything is good with the skull crushers.
As far as you know.
Okay. Because he was definitely a demon, so I'm like, I wonder if that pact is kind of over him. Not that we murdered him, but apparently not.
I feel like he didn't care whatsoever. They're like, we're gonna kill the demon. He's like, good for you. Like, okay, like let's go fix this.
Maybe he was like,
Crazy.
I don't know.
Keeping cover, but still. Yeah,
Yeah, you guys don't even know how many people know much about him being a demon at this point.
They just know there was a change in like management. That's all I know.
I mean, some word got out because
there was some tax fraud. You know, we busted him on it.
Atha seems to know, so some word is getting out. But
Poor Ashley. She needs therapy. She's had a lot of like trauma.
Work drama.
Work trauma.
All the
I know.
work trauma.
Girl, quit your job. Get a new one.
But-
He
Okay.
gets a really good pension. She's fine.
I was gonna say her insurance gives her some free therapy, so she's fine.
so you end up coming
Okay.
to where you can spot the tower. You normally don't come from this direction, so it's interesting coming from the north towards the tower. But
We don't see any elves or anyone.
you have not seen any elves, no.
Okay.
Is the tower rebuilt quite yet?
You mean the beacon?
Yeah. Are you talking about Spire Tower?
Spire Tower.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. So you end up coming in
Very
from
tired.
very tired.
You literally just told us. It's to the south. I'm like, the Beacon Tower?
So you end up coming from the north to Spire Tower, and there you are. You guys heading in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, this is Spire, the fanciest building, Gwen. And I'm like, giving.
Yeah, Gwen has definitely been looking at these tall buildings, especially this one, because this is one of the tallest buildings in the city.
Before we
Isn't it giant?
head over there,
This is
like,
really big.
Mm-hmm.
did we already do like a check? Is anyone like maybe watching us from like before we even get to that block? Like apartment, Spire, like Sun Elves were here. Do we feel like there's anyone posted here by the chance?
Sure. So you guys are kind of sneaky looking.
I will, yeah.
Who?
I would probably stop us before we get there and just ask.
Okay. Who wants to go and take a look?
I will. Oh, we all volunteered.
All three?
I don't care.
No. Who? Right.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't know how.
Go.
Wait, are we sneak looking or are we like just regular looking?
I mean, you can choose the regular look. I'm guessing you don't want to be seen if you are looking, but...
Yeah, I don't want to be. I'm good at stealth, but if you guys want to look, I don't mind.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
what am I
just
rolling?
Raya, give me a stealth roll first, and then I'm going to ask for a perception roll.
I just threw my
Just Raya.
dice.
If you're going, give me a stealth roll first, and then a perception roll. So if you're going, let me know.
So stealth,
13 on stealth.
24, and then I'm sorry, the other one was what?
A perception roll.
17.
Okay. 13 and 17, you said, Mike? And then...
I got, I forgot what I said, 24 for stealth, and then 13 for perception.
Okay. So you guys kind of start to look from the edge and look around for anything that's out of place, hidden. You guys don't really see anything. You don't see any sun elves.
Okay.
Maybe it's all good.
Okay, I guess I'll look at you guys and like, do you want to hide somewhere and I can just go forward and see what I see Inspire? Are they waiting for us in Inspire? Do you think they're waiting in Inspire?
I don't.
No.
There's only 5 of them. They said.
I just wanted to be sure. I mean, they know my apartment. They know Spire.
That's true.
I
We
think
can
it'd
go
be
ahead
better
and-
for us to try and get to Spire anyway together.
Okay, we can do that then.
We have to fight. We have to fight. It's all about keeping Gwen safe.
All right. So you head to the tower.
Yeah.
When you guys kind of get to the main door, you realize that this is, I think, a day off for most people at Spire. It's one of the weekend days.
Always is.
Yeah.
It's just where it lined up. So,
Is it? I mean, can we go in still?
you actually come to the front door, and the doors do not open.
Our cell phones are dead, right?
Your cell phones are dead.
I have my charger upstairs.
Oh, in your apartment? Yeah, we could just charge it really fast and call in.
But like, is your apartment being watched and are like?
It's definitely a possibility of being compromised.
So.
Well, I'll just go in then.
I mean, we're staying together, but yeah, it's.
Well,
If
we'll
they
just do
stay
it
by
really
that-
fast.
I mean, if they were all by the Iron Fist, yeah. That or we grab it and go somewhere else.
Is there like for Spire, the doors don't open. Is there like a button we can push or like a hello? Like, is there anything we can do to
Or, like, knock on the glass.
Yeah,
You can
is
attempt to
there
knock
any,
on the
like-
glass if you want.
I'll knock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just give a big bang on the glass. And about 30 seconds later, you see a guard kind of approach.
Goes.
They seemingly unlock the door and slide it open. What do you want?
Hi, is Mr. Shaw here?
Why you need to talk to him?
Yeah, we do.
It's
We have
real
something really
important.
important.
All right.
Cell phones are dead. Sorry.
Yeah, we would have called, but we can't.
Come on in.
Thanks.
Close the door behind you and lock it again. walk over towards the phone that Atha usually uses and gives a phone call up.
Any elves been here, by the way?
Just kind of looks at you,
Besides me.
points to Gwen Estrie.
Besides us. Kevin, you're so funny. You're always joking.
We're always laughing, you and me.
Just looks and I don't know of any.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, he's just like, okay. He's up waiting for you upstairs.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, Gwen, this is the fun part. Okay, this is called an elevator, and it's like it's magic, but it's not. And you push a button, and you go up in the air. Okay, it's super fun.
Well, slowly and
That
safely.
sounds very scary.
It's
No,
not.
it's-
It's not.
It's actually pretty boring.
terrifying the
It's
first
okay.
time.
Okay.
Do you want to press it?
Yeah, you want to press the button?
Sure.
That's just this card just being like,
Yeah, the guard is definitely rolling his eyes behind you. But she timidly pushes the buttons, and then when it takes off, she like grabs onto the edge handle, just the jolt of movement, and just kind of like looks around. And when the door opens, and
Right?
she sees you're in a different spot. She's like, "Oh, wow."
Isn't that cool? Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
hell, it's cool.
Love it.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
She's so
So-
nervous.
So you walk down the hallway towards Shaw's office, and eventually get to the door. The door is open already for you, and you're able to see your current boss,
Our new boss.
Mr. Shaw.
Our new old boss.
Our
Divine
new old
sense.
boss.
He stands up, smiles to you as you divine sense. Nothing, Renan.
That's good.
I look around his room.
Yeah, you're good. Nothing strange happens. No,
Hi, Mr. Shaw.
nothing outside the normal speckles that you see in the air,
Cool.
typically.
Are they still the same level with Stokes gone? Was it just about the same?
Yeah, seems about the same.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good clarifier, though.
Yeah. Just wondering if that made any difference with the demon around.
But he smiles to all of you and, hello, good to see you back. I'm glad you're here. It's been a while since I've seen all of
How
you.
are you, Mr. Shaw?
I'm doing fine. How are all of you?
Oh, good. I just didn't know if you were, like, really stressed because you took over an entire company with Demon Boy.
I mean, there is the stress of that, but it's coming together. Who's your friend?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's a story.
So we have to talk to you about, I guess. That's why we're here.
Okay, please tell me.
I like look toward
Who
Ren.
wants to tell him?
I feel like that's Ren. I look to Ren. Like I feel like this is your kind of your story, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll step
They're
up
not
and
tell a story.
Mr. Shaw, this is Gwen Estrie, this is Mr. Shaw, and then I just reiterate everything we went through in the way we word bomb it all the time. But yeah, Renan's definitely giving a big special attention to everything we learned about the Sun Elves and Lorith, and just kind of opening up everything with the details we got from Ishiel too. Just trying to see if anything Shaw picks up on or any sign of recognition, seeing if he might be able to enlighten us on anything we've learned.
Yeah, he seems actually pretty shocked by a lot of this. He says, I guess there's a lot I was not aware of or was mistaken about. I didn't expect to hear a lot of this.
Did Lorith not speak any of this, or do you know if she knew?
She didn't really talk much. She just taught me some magic, told me a little bit about what they do, what they need. I supplied her with things.
Did you say her magic was gone?
That's mostly gone from what it sounds like. She has, I guess, some that's still a remnant, but I guess what she used to be able to do was much more, so it's pretty much gone.
Does Gwen say anything to Sean?
Does Gwen say anything to him?
Yeah, I mean, like, I know Renan's kind of been speaking for her, but, like, I think at the same time he'd also welcome her to speak up or say anything either. Like, if you want to add anything, Gwen.
Yeah, I mean, she just says hi and doesn't really take too much on top of that.
Cheers. She doesn't have the same charisma skills I have.
But yeah, Mr. Shaw as well. That's all very interesting information to learn about. Good to know, I guess, to be on the lookout for that. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't seen Lorith. Typically, she comes this time of month to receive her supplies.
You guys don't talk at all when she's here? You guys don't chat or anything?
I mean, we chat a little bit, but it's mostly pick up the supplies, teach me some magic.
Yeah, because, like, we didn't even meet her. She wasn't there, like, the whole time. They always like, I bet she's busy somewhere. But apparently her and Sabra Lyra, like, hang out a lot.
Do you think
Interesting.
something happened to her?
I was just thinking the same thing.
She's oddly been absent from everybody. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a clarification last time. Did you say Lorith, or someone told us Lorith was there but just busy, or was she, like, away from the...
She was just busy.
But she was... Someone had seen her in the village, but she was just out doing something? Or, like, oh, she left a couple days ago and we have no clue where she is?
I think it's been a lot of speculation. Nothing hard and fast is like, oh yeah, I saw her this morning at breakfast. Like, it's mostly like, oh, I think she was probably busy, or something along those lines. A lot of speculation.
Could she turn into animals, Mr. Shaw?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. We had a magic crow following us around, so I didn't know if that was her.
A magic crow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Did you know you could have magic crows?
I guess there's no limit to what can be done with magic.
That's true.
Speaking of magic, we were thinking that our friend Gwen here could potentially get an injection, because she seems like she would be very good at magic if she got one, or like very powerful. And she expressed interest in learning magic, so we didn't know if that'd be possible at all.
We think she has a fake sun guy.
Yeah, we think it might be a demon being like pretending to be the sun god. So we're hoping to see if that
a demon. That is extremely concerning.
Well, not her. Well, I mean, I guess her too, but mainly possibly talking to Sabra Lyra.
The whole tribe, really.
Sabra Lyra has like a lot of magic, Mr. Shaw. Like the same as me, or more.
Did you know she got an injection, or she would have gotten one?
I don't know of any Sun Elves who've received injections. I'm pretty sure you'd be the first, Gwynestry.
So, like, she has magic, and I remembered that Rodden said he got his magic from the darkness guy. And also, there was all the spec vision where they were going to sacrifice Ren. And when I asked Roz what their sun guy was named, it was a different name than what Sabra Lyra was saying is the sun guy.
What was the names?
Jar Zagon was the bad one, I think. The one that wants to eat Ren's blood or something. And what was it? Do you guys remember the other one? Grathgor?
Yeah.
You see him kind of go for a notebook on a bookshelf and pull it out and flip through it. And yes, Lorith did actually mention this to me a while back.
Which one?
Both of them, actually.
Oh.
She had
Who are
mentioned
they?
how Grathgor was like a sun spirit or something along those lines, and seemingly disappeared. No longer helped them. No longer could be connected to. And then Raz Sundagar Not
Oh, you-
the other one.
oh.
Jarzagon.
Arzabon.
Jarzagon
Dun.
was the one that replaced it, I guess? I don't know. But began to take over as the sun spirit and guiding them.
Did she say when that happened?
She said it was shortly after arriving here.
Cause
About 25 years ago.
Yes.
Like 24
That's when
or
they arrived, I believe, yeah.
the Roz, you know, my friend Roz. I like friend Roz.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He there's a lot of names to remember. I just want to make sure. Like I'd be confused. Anyway, he said he was murdered.
Murdered, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there seems to be a lot of interesting things happening with the Sun Elves then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the only two names that Lorth gave you?
For what?
For
Spirits.
elven spirits?
I believe those are the primary ones. This, she mentioned those to me. The Sun
Were there-
Spirit is their primary
didn't-
connection.
Mention any secondary ones? There. And Mark, again, I don't know how much Renan felt the fighting of spirits in the temple when he prayed. But he would at least say, when I was trying to reach out to the Moon Lady, it was like blocked in the temple and replaced by another voice. And just there's a lot of imagery. I just wasn't sure how many spirits might be at play or demons. It just seems very confusing.
I'm not sure about much more beyond that. I just know that she spoke of those two as the Sun Spirits that were guiding their tribe. First the one, then the other.
That's weird.
So this all being said, I know there's at least 6. There's 5 guards and this Ishiel, who I think definitely believes us, but
The guards don't
here and-
believe us.
well, the guards don't. But I'm saying Ishiel
Oh,
does.
okay. Yeah.
That's why we came to you, is maybe some direction on A, keeping Gwen safe, but also figuring out a way to.
Well, if Gwen ends up getting her injection, she'll likely be here for a day or so while she recovers. For you, I guess, where do you feel safe?
Here.
Yeah, probably for a minute while we sort out the Sun Elf situation.
You're more
I'd
than
like to
welcome
stay.
to stay here as long as you want.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that'd be
Sure.
nice.
If you're open with that, I'd like to stay here with Gwen. Make sure she's safe.
Of course.
My apartment's not safe anymore.
Understandable.
Not that it stayed secret very long.
But yeah, we can set things up. And Gwen, are you sure you want to do this? And she'll nod.
Which brought me to another question. I know you spoke of Karaz's experimental injection, which you said had like that sponge root from the Sun Elf tribe. So that's 2 questions in one. Do you have anything similar to that that maybe might connect with Gwen's Sun ancestry? And also, secondhand was if Ryan and I got regular ones and that somehow connected me to my Moon Elf ancestry, possibly. Do you have any reason for that? Or the knowledge of spongery that might be from other places either? Weird injection stuff?
This is beyond me, Brennan, I don't understand how this works. I do have another dose of the serum that we gave Karis that we could give to Gwynestria as well and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And is that the only difference? Is just that it possibly has absorbed elements from Sun Elf tribe?
I guess it is potential that it's based off of the location that the root has been found in.
Like when you gave Ren his one, did you get it from a moon elf thingy?
No.
Just
Or
regular.
was it just a random one?
I just believe it was random. I wasn't specifically there to retrieve it, but as far as I know, it was... I mean, no one really goes up towards the moon elves, so I don't think it has anything to do with them.
Because you know how you said you make the different recipes, and sometimes the recipes are like with fighty, like it'll make you strong. So and you gave mine because you were like, I think you'd like magic, right? So what did you give Ren?
Great question.
I gave him just a regular dose. There wasn't anything special about it.
Well, like, did you want to try and see if he could get magic too, or did you get it like?
I mean, I'm always curious to see if we can get people magic.
So when you give people injections, you don't really know ahead of time that it's just fighting or just adding to their whatever abilities.
Some seem to have a higher percentage of results going one direction, but there's no guarantee.
So even if you would have gave Carter the one that James paid for with the recipe, he might have still gotten magic.
Potentially, yes. It's a percentage game. Some we are more certain than others, but
Obviously, it sounds like this promised whatever I to the Moon Lady might have affected it too. Unless it was a manifestation of, I don't know, it's the whole chicken and egg.
But Gwynestria, would you be interested in receiving the same that Karis received? And she'll look to you, Karis. And that's what gave me magic, right?
I mean, if he's saying, I mean, it might. I don't know.
And
I mean,
It will help you fight. Either way.
I think it'd help you.
she looks
But it is
back,
experimental.
nods, and Shaw will then say, well, so far it's given magic and helped her fight in the arena, the Iron Fist, so...
I wonder if there's another ghost guy.
Also, how close do you think you are to your research on stopping Column from using this?
I haven't been able to dig too much into that recently. We've been... all the new shift in management and researching what's been happening. Unfortunately, haven't had enough time to prevent it. But I will continue. It will be high on my priority list.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Shaw, are you able to look through Mr. Stokes' stuff and find out stuff?
I have been looking through, yes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Was there anything about different injections being bad, so it turns people bad?
I don't think there's anything like that. No, I didn't find anything along those lines.
I was just thinking about some of the people that, were acting weird.
Zombie girl.
Aaliyah, yeah. And Carter, before he got fixed.
Yeah, he said Aaliyah was a really sweet girl before got the injection.
Yeah, she was very sweet.
Just looking at Gwen, kind of just worriedly.
But shall we get things ready? Are you all set? Anything else you want to go over beforehand? And
Sure you want this one?
she just looks at you and it will help, right? It'll be good, right?
There's a chance it could go wrong.
It's a risk. It depends on if you want to take the risk or not. If you don't want to take it, then you don't have to take it either.
Or you can
what
wait.
could go wrong?
All the stuff we said earlier. Do you remember that?
Well, the guy who controls.
Well, there's also this girl that was really sweet like you. Someone that was brave, and after she turned weird and seemed to, I don't know, hear voices, or I don't know exactly what happened, but she's now raising dead people, and doesn't seem
It didn't
like
have.
she's-
Yeah.
Didn't seem like it helped her.
It didn't happen to everyone. Like, most people were fine, but it's a risk.
I already hear voices. That's no change.
True.
Well,
So what are you gonna do?
I want it. She looks at Shaw.
Okay.
I want it.
All right.
Wonderful. He'll kind of set up the couch, the same one that you actually laid on for yours, Renan. And
I'll hold her hand if she lets me.
yeah, she'll take your hand.
And before she takes the shot, Ren's going to just look at her and no matter what happens, I just want you to know I'm very thankful for everything you've done for me. And I promise I'll always be here to protect you, and together I hope we can figure out a way to save both our people. You're being very brave to do this.
She just kind of nods to you as you just say this.
I was hoping it imprints a memory of being likable before this happens. Can I actually cast Bless on her, like, as they're taking the shot? I don't know if it would help at all, or...
You could attempt to. Before that, though...
Should make it one in now. Think about it. That's metagaming. Anyways.
Before that, Shaw goes and retrieves the injection, leaving you guys in the office for a moment. And comes back shortly later, and he looks to you three and says, I need one of you to help me, and give the injection in the other arm.
Oh.
I will. I don't
see.
care. Yeah, I don't mind. Sorry, you said it first. Go ahead.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
He holds it for one of you to grab it.
I'll let Ren grab it.
Holds it to you, Renan.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I appreciate it, Riot, but I'll do it.
He'll kind of point
I'm
out
gonna-
where the vein is to make sure you get in the right spot. But he just says at the same time, the count of three, we'll do this. And
I'm like kind of like patting Gwen's hair a little bit and like, it'll be good, you're gonna do so good, you're gonna do amazing, and I'm trying to like.
Also, no one said this. It hurts really bad. Just want to prepare you for
And then
this.
you feel fine though. It's only for a little bit.
she just like looks kind of wide at you.
Just like ride it out, you know.
Yeah.
Like just
Breathe
grit your
through
teeth,
it.
and you'll do great though.
I'm just saying, I was mad no one told me about that ahead of time.
So she takes off her outer layer, so her arms are exposed, and Shaw has her lay down on. I keep getting their names mixed up all the time.
What have you done to yourself?
they're always confusing. But she has her lay down on the couch, and kind of reminiscent to you, Renan, as this happens. You remember that night when you did this, and now you see how, as she lays down on this couch, the sun's pouring in the window, and her markings begin to show up on her body. And Stokes holds the needle to one arm.
Shaw.
Stokes holds the needle to one arm.
Kill him again.
And has you hold the needle to the other.
Guidance.
Guidance on yourself, okay.
Flavor, I'm trying to just do some sort of blessing without...
Yeah. Guidance on yourself, okay.
That's all, yeah.
And you just...
I want Moon Lady involved.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. And you both inject
On 3, after 3. No, I'm just kidding.
at the same time. And we're going to take our break right there. So,
I gotta go to the bathroom so bad.
break time.
I was having a Rachel moment. I'm like, should I message him? Should I message him?
It's me a few weeks ago.
Here we go.
I was like, oh, no, we're having a shot. This is cool. I can wait.
So we'll be coming back after the break to see what happens with this injection for Gwynestri. And we'll see what happens. So we'll be back in, we'll say, 3:35 Central. So whatever the time is for you. And we have a question on a break screen we'd like you to answer. And we'll be back shortly. So see y'all real soon. All right, we are back, everybody. Good to see you all back. Thank you for your answers in the chat. Lots of different responses to that question. Interesting. Okay.
And amazing art.
And some amazing art, too, of Renan. That was super cool. So fun. I love all the fan art we get. So, let's jump back into this. Just now, as Gwenestry and Mr. Shaw are giving... Or Gwenestry's getting her shot for Mr. Shaw, and I'm getting all the names wrong. Still.
Okay.
I tried to be very intentional about it, but I still got it wrong.
You get a shot, you get a shot, you get a shot, you get a shot.
So, they gave the injection together. Renan, because you did guidance, why don't you roll me a dexterity check with advantage, because you were helped by Mr. Shaw with that D4.
Roll bad like always. Natural 20.
Wonderful.
With
Am I adding
guidance.
anything?
With guidance
Oh,
and
with
your dex. Yep.
My dex? Okay. You're not going anywhere, Gwen! Is it dex check? Or saving throw?
Check.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. 22, my favorite number.
Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, you hit dead on the right spot. Good for you.
When it's like, no. Okay.
All right. You watch as she winces in pain as she begins to feel this injection enter her body.
At least she knew.
We did tell her.
Yep.
Did that.
Renan, roll me a d6, please.
You're rolling for it!
Boy.
Give me a d6 roll, please, Renan.
Boy.
You can do it.
Alright. Blue or white die? What are we doing for
What? Do the dice you don't use very much.
I guess both.
Blue.
Blue, okay. Ew!
A 2?
Yeah.
All right. Karis, give me a d6 roll.
Oh, I got all two?
It's a
Oh, this
super
is exciting.
I'm nervous.
4.
All right.
Nice.
Raya, give me a d6 roll.
Oh, I'm afraid. I'm scared. Hold on. I can't. Oh my god, my D6 is like stuck. Oh, here we go. 5.
5. All right. So,
Needs a 6, but it's okay.
you watch her as she just winces up, and you can see in her face the pain she's beginning to feel. Shaw looks to you and just like starts holding down one side of her and says, "Ready, grab the other," and calls for you to hold on to her as well.
You can do this, Gwenestry. You're brave. You got this. Just breathe through it.
I'm still kind of like doing her little head, you know, like, it's okay, like really comforting as much as I can.
Yeah. Right, you doing anything?
I'm just gonna watch her to make sure like everything seems stable and good. So I'm gonna like try and read the room for everybody too.
Okay.
One hand on
Things
the
go
gun.
awry.
Standing back. Ready.
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot her.
Ready to put her down if need be.
Oh my god, no, I would literally just like, I just want to see like, I want to make sure everything's like good with everybody and that things are going okay. So I'm just kind of watching.
All right. You watch as her arms, you can see her muscles just tensing in both her arms. You can see how her legs are kind of like shaking from just tensing up so much from the pain, struggling underneath you, both holding her in place on this couch. And she begins to kind of let out this like groan of pain with her eyes clenched shut through this. You continue to hold her in place, trying to soothe her as much as possible.
Yeah, just be like, just breathe through it, it'll be fine, I promise it'll be over real soon, and like, yeah.
But it's weird being on this side of it now. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
you haven't actually seen somebody get their injection like this. You just experienced it yourself. So,
Doing anything with her markings?
you look at her markings and they're all still lit up in the light of the sun. I mean, where you're at, some of you are blocking the sun a little bit with your bodies, pouring in through the window, but the spots that are available, you do see these black lines kind of along her arms and torso a little bit. And actually on her face, too.
They're more fine, not drippy like Karis.
They're not like Karis's at all. They're very fine, crisp lines on her. All right. Let me roll for this one. She continues to struggle. Her eyes clenched shut. Fighting through whatever she's going through right now. Fighting through whatever pain she's in. But you just continue to hold her there. Alright.
Ask guidance on her so she can do this.
You're gonna let go of her?
I have to let go.
Does it have
Isn't it like
You gotta
trust-
move your.
hand motions?
somatic? No, I'm not letting go.
Okay. So you
I'll see what I can
still
do with one hand. That's all.
you still hold it in place, hold her in place, and she just begins to kind of let out a scream of pain as she looks like she's in intense agony with whatever's going on. And Shaw just says, hold her in place, hold her. And she kind of like
Actually, wait.
rises
Has
up.
guidance with the subtle spell, meta magic.
Okay, guidance on her.
Now
Sounds good.
that I took it.
She like
But yeah,
arches
it's
her
all-
back up and like just is letting out this kind of scream of pain. Her legs kind of begin to kick a little bit. He calls for Raya to go grab her legs.
I will go grab the legs.
All right, you just holding her in place, and eventually she, after a good like 5-second scream, she falls limp on the couch.
Does she seem okay?
Shaw kind of goes and checks her pulse. I think the worst is over. It's intense, I'm sure. Hard to watch.
Wait, did we look like that?
We've had a lot of people who go through similar situations like this. That's why
I
some of you are
passed out.
strapped down, some of you are held down. It's violent sometimes. But
When will she wake up? Do we know?
I'd expect maybe tonight sometime, maybe tomorrow morning early. I don't know. It's usually about a day.
I want to stay by her side. You guys can go talk to Seal, but I want to stay by her side.
Okay.
All right. He'll kind of go to his desk and grab a chair that's by that and slide it over for you, Renan.
She's staying here. Do you have another room for her?
It's probably best not to move her from here right now. She can relax here on the couch. I'll go get some water.
Yeah, it was a different building that we woke up in. Wasn't
But you two are leaving, Karis, Raya?
Yeah, we were trying to think of a way to, figure out what to do with the other sun elves.
We're hoping
Like,
she'd be
talk
awake.
to the guy.
Yeah, she can come with us, but
Did you say we could stay here though, potentially?
she might just stay here for a
I
minute.
mean, if you would like to, yes, you're welcome to.
I guess it depends if we can get them to leave or not, but I just don't want my dad to, be in danger if I go back right now.
Very
Do you
understandable.
have extra chargers? Can we just charge our phones real quick so we can stay in contact?
Yeah, I mean, it'll take a little bit of time to charge it, but yeah, you can
Okay,
charge your phone.
that might be good. We can we can kind of start doing that.
What day am I on with my dad? Day 4?
Let me count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Do you want to stop by the beacon while we're walking, Raya?
Yeah, I'd like to, and just, I mean, I don't know if she's given the diamond to Brother Hibbert or not, or she'll ever even show up, but I'd rather know sooner than later, so that way we can know if we need to find a different diamond.
Yeah.
So we only have 5 days left, so I need to
Let's do
know.
it. We can stop by.
Okay.
So I guess how long would it take to charge our phones?
I would say you'd need at least like a short rest time.
Okay,
So
we
an
could wait
hour.
an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, we can wait. It's fine.
While we're charging them, can I ask so Mr. Shaw, what's been going on when we've been gone? You said all about us, but what's been going on here?
I think they're beginning to move forward with plans to rebuild the tower for the beacon. And I believe Ace is taking up the lead on that. Otherwise, it's been pretty much the same. People keeping an eye out for anybody. Been doing a lot of research about what Stokes might have been doing. It's hard to find, though. He's very good, I guess, at covering his tracks.
He didn't leave like a notebook saying his entire plan.
Didn't find anything like that, no. If only it was that
that's too
easy.
bad. That would be great. Okay.
But I mean, that's generally what's happened here in the city.
Are people okay with you being the big boss man?
Mostly. There's a few that I don't think are quite as happy. But they have to
Who
deal
would
with
that
it,
be?
right? Who would that be? I mean, there's just a few employees here who, why does he get to be in charge, or that kind of thing, you know. I was here longer, I should be. I mean, they're a lower position, though. What do you expect, honestly?
Yeah.
Can't remember if we talked about this, but have you thought at all about maybe gathering up everyone and just letting me real quick?
We did that.
I mean, we did
Okay,
take a
I
walk
can't
through the
remember if we
building,
did or not.
and you said you didn't see anything. But
Okay, cool. I couldn't remember if we did or not. I was like, I can't remember if that was like something I thought
That was like
of
a
or
plan.
did.
Yeah.
yeah, we
I
took
was
a
like,
walk through the building.
Let's do a
And,
company picnic in one room and just
Okay. Is Mr. Stokes being a demon like a big secret? Like, did you tell the beacon?
I did. I don't think there's any issue with getting this information out, but I also don't want to just necessarily go around and start every conversation with that because it could make a panic. So
Oh, that makes sense. Like, everyone would be like really paranoid.
potentially,
Yeah.
but I did pass along the news to your friend Brother Hibbert, so he is aware.
Was he so stressed out?
He seems like he's a little on edge, and that news definitely was difficult for him to hear.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, do you want us to help you with anything in the meantime? While we're here and talking to everybody.
From what it sounds like you three have gone through with the Sun Elves, I think you have enough to deal with. Enough time. Deserved relaxation time.
Oh, you're so nice, Mr. Shaw.
You know what? Tell you what. And he goes into his desk. 100 gold. For you three.
Like, each or together?
Together.
Okay.
No.
I know it wasn't officially Spire business, but you're giving me information. So.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh! Thank you! I'm so excited! Now I can give more to James. I was kind of saving some, but now I can give more.
I can buy a health potion, so I won't constantly be dying.
Yeah, see, spend it as you see fit.
Thanks.
thank you.
Is it what's 100 divided by 3?
33 with someone getting 1 extra.
Okay.
Do you want to take the 1 extra?
Ew.
Yeah, you take it.
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
for a nobler cause.
Thanks. One less.
right. But yeah, you guys take a break. I'll contact you when I need you for some work.
Okay, we'll let you know if anything happens too. Does those beacon things still work? Like if the Sun Elves decide to burn down my tavern, can I push the button?
Oh yeah, you could push it and we can send out somebody. Hopefully there's people available, but yes.
Okay. That's what I'm worried about.
I understand.
Okay. Is our phones charged? Has this been an hour? I want to go see the beacon.
So, eventually an hour does pass, and you guys have completed your short rest.
Who cares? It's only been 35 minutes. I need 25
Gotta
more.
wait.
Which hand is the 25 up to?
Oh, it's true.
But you eventually do make it through your full rest, and the phones are fully charged.
Hey.
Aw, Sila,
Yes.
thanks for the raid.
Aw, yay!
And also, Polar Knights, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated.
We have texts?
You do not have any texts.
Okay. Do you guys have? Does I still have a number? Do you have a phone?
No, I don't think so.
I thought we could warn him. We could always mind message him when we get close enough, and that way we
that's
could
what
just
I
let
was
him know.
thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think they're by the beacon? Do you think we should be careful?
No,
around
I
there
don't
too?
think they'd be by the beacon.
Okay.
I'd
I'd
really
really like
just
to go
watching
check.
the tavern.
Okay. I'd really like to go check the beacon if possible.
Yeah, let's
so.
go. We can go right now, and
Okay.
we can come back later. Ren, and then we can check on Gwen. Gwen and Ren sounds fun. Did you ever think about that?
But it's cool.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Be good.
By the way,
Goodbye.
if you guys want to just take the night with your dad too, she probably won't be up for at least a day, right?
It just depends on if it's safe to go there.
Yeah.
I
if we'd
might
be in
have him
danger.
come with me here.
Sure. I just want to say, just don't take risks to come back. But yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. And you're staying here. Okay. Maybe
if I go
call
to the
us when Gwen gets
marketplace and then go look for Rodden.
up. You wouldn't go without me.
I wouldn't.
You can maybe call us when Gwen is awake.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Shaw.
Of course. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you two are leaving?
Mm-hmm. To the beacon first.
All right.
But being really cautious to make sure there's no sun elves anywhere.
Sure. So you're planning on just chilling there, Renan?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
He shows Shaw the knife as well, the dagger.
All right, yeah. So he will actually take a close look at this as you show it to him. Very, very interesting.
I'm just keep on saying another one.
Another one?
Sounds like the Moon Elves might have one, I guess, is what they're saying. Supposedly, I guess if this is to believe in something that I'm supposed to use to kill her.
You're supposed to kill her.
Well, that's what Saberlier thinks.
Interesting.
Doesn't make sense.
Why do you say that?
Why would two tribes of elves build a church to work together if a prophecy says one has to kill the other to survive? Something just doesn't feel right here.
Interesting. I guess the question
there
is,
anything
why are they
special with
not
it?
together now?
Yeah. I wonder if there's a dark influence or a demon influence that affected something. I don't know. Can you tell anything special about this dagger?
He takes a look at it. Give me a second. Puts it on his desk. Begins to kind of do some incantations over it. Taking a look at it. Some time passes as he continues his casting. And he says, I believe this only is a benefit for her. I think it
Just
offers
her?
some. It's, I think, only to be wielded by the chosen one or something.
Hmm.
I think.
Wasn't sure if maybe like any sent off.
I don't know. I don't know if it's related to only one or if it's related to any that could be considered this, but it seems like it offers up some added ability to that individual who wields it. I'd be very curious to find out if you have one, Ryan. If one exists
both.
for you.
It says both blades.
It does.
I don't know if I'd ever use it.
Why wouldn't you?
There's so much bad that goes with it.
Oh,
I mean, it's
from what
kept
you're
her
saying.
under-
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh god.
Just from what you're saying, it sounds like it's been used for things that are bad based off of one interpretation. Maybe it can be used for good under a different.
Yeah, that's a good point. She's just been through a lot. Makes me realize I could have been raised the same way. It sucks that this was forced upon her. That's all.
Yeah. Well, she's here now. She's seizing her own destiny, making her own choices now. Who knows what she's capable of?
I think she's capable of very great things.
All three of you have done some great things. I believe it for her too.
Also messed up a lot of things too.
You've seen me mess up before as well.
All about what we do afterwards.
Exactly.
Sorry for not trusting in the beginning.
It's okay.
Thank you for trusting us.
I don't think Raya ever trusts me either. I'm not sure if she does anymore.
She does. She's just like me. We're just... So many things in our pasts have haunted us and tracked us and betrayed us. It's hard to trust people like Karis does sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes it gets her hurt, though.
I don't plan on hurting you.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
I need my go-to team.
Go to Beacon babies. Or
That's
like
right.
toddlers now, I think like just trying to walk a little bit better. You should have seen I was like sneaking around earlier and I didn't like make anyone know it was me. It was pretty cool. Usually I step
Yeah.
on a stick or something. But Ryan's been teaching me.
Yeah, still not so sure about that name. I know it's kind of weird, but Stokes said something that seemed like it maybe would work too, but
What do you say?
we called you my right-hand man.
A little better than go to team.
Something to think about.
We'll see. I'll pass it by the other ones and we'll see.
All right. We'll skip on over to the other ones unless you have something else you want to do, Renan.
Just sit back down and he's just praying to Luna the whole time to just guide her and be with her and make sure to try and keep the darkness away from her while she goes through this.
All right. Sounds good. So Karis and Raya, you guys are heading to the beacon, correct?
Yeah.
Breathe, Rachel, breathe.
Are you okay?
Delayed response. I can't even explain it. It would take too long. Mark is messing with me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Of course.
It made my
of
brain
course.
blow up a little bit. And it took me like 2 minutes to realize it. Whew.
Anyways, you guys are heading to
I'll
the
explain later.
beacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start heading southward from Spire Tower. Onward to the beacon. Again, there's that checkpoint you have to kind of make your way through before you can approach, but from where you are, you can look up and you can see on top of the building that angelic figure sitting there, still in that meditative, seated position, focusing, it looks like, on protecting the city and keeping evil out. At least that's what you've been told. But you begin to move in after you get through the checkpoint area and start approaching where you spot Brother Hibbert, who you have missed for quite some time.
How's he looking? How's my boy?
Yeah, how's he look?
Sure, give me a insight roll. Both of you
Both of
can
us
give me
or-
insight rolls, yes.
Oh,
16.
18.
Alright. You said 0 to 18, Raya?
Well, I forgot that. I guess I got 9 on the die, and I was like,
Oh,
oh, I
okay.
forgot 9 isn't. So like, I always forget that I have good, but I
You
could
have
be
such
better.
a big modifier
Yes,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
I do, but it could be better. It could be a
Like,
lot better.
do not say 0 to 18. I would take 18s all day.
It feels like it's below 10. Like it's more like I could do better. So.
Yeah. But yeah, it's. I mean, he looks a little on edge. I mean, he's holding it together though. Guys, give me a perception roll real quick.
Perception. Ooh, that one's really bad.
Oh,
8.
nat 20.
Nat 20,
Really bad.
nice.
So 22.
All right. So immediately, Karis, you notice something as he's approaching you. There is a red upside down V kind of just glowing on his chest that you see.
Glowing on his chest?
It's got this faint red glow. It's kind of upside down V. Opposite of kind of what Raya has on her face.
Do I still see it, or is it just a flash?
No, it's there. Like, it's fully there. And then Raya, you see it too as you get closer.
Would I know
It's
what that means?
Very noticeable.
Because like,
You guys have never seen this before.
We
Does
didn't
he
see
look
him
normal
have that.
otherwise?
Karis, you kind of look around and you spot like one or two more that have the same symbol on their chest.
Weird.
Okay.
Do they seem normal otherwise? They seem like...
Yeah, they seem very normal. He smiles as he approaches. Hi, you two. Good to see you.
Hi. How are you, Mr. Hibbert?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Good to see you. It's been a while since I've been seeing you two around.
Yeah, we've been running around in the woods
Yeah.
looking for a diamond.
That's actually why we're here.
Oh yeah,
Has
we
anyone
found Raya.
Yeah, hi. It's been found.
Good to see you, Riot. Good. Glad you're
Yeah.
back.
Thank you. Has anyone approached you and given you a diamond in the last day or so?
I wish.
'Cause I have someone who's supposed to come give you a diamond for my dad. So you can do your spell on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Someone's supposed to come and
It's-
give it to you, though, and I don't know if she's actually going to show up, so we're just waiting.
We said for you to come here and give it to you.
Well, I'll be looking out for that.
Do we have your wait, did we get his phone number? I think we did get his phone number.
I think we did.
Maybe.
I think we did.
If you don't, you can have it. You can give it to you.
Well,
But-
yeah, can you call one of us if she comes
Of course, yeah.
and gives it?
Thank you.
Okay.
What's up with the... I kind of point to
Yeah,
his chest.
Yeah.
I kind of point to my face, like...
I mean, it's something that actually, I guess you could say, is partially inspired from Renan.
What?
Took a few days, but it's a spell. I'm not quite sure. Something, but essentially, what it does is it, instead of having a whole person who is sacrificed, it just takes bits and pieces from volunteers. So I volunteered myself, and there's a few more any kind of motions around that they offer up a little bit of their soul to help keep Illuminance strong and able to protect everybody rather than someone having to lose their life. So definitely a welcome change around here.
Wow.
What happens
so
when you have
know- so
bits of
no-
your soul? Sorry, go ahead.
Wait. So that means you don't have to have people go like get fried anymore?
No one has to offer up their full life force to Illuminance.
Oh my gosh, brother! Can I just hug him?
Sure, it'll give you a big hug too.
That's so exciting! Oh my gosh, Friend's gonna be so happy.
Wait, so what happens when
I'm
some of your soul
very
gets
happy too.
sacrificed?
What?
Like, what happens when some of your soul gets sacrificed? Do you like lose a part of yourself, or do you like what happens?
I mean, it takes a little bit of getting used to. You feel a little kind of off, but I mean, I've gotten used to it now. I feel fine now.
Do you actually feel okay?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Is it okay? Can I insight him?
Sure.
He seems like the type of guy that'll always say he's fine.
Go ahead, roll your insight.
Okay, 13.
Yep, seems genuine.
Okay.
Brother Herbert wouldn't lie to you. Are you kidding me?
He would never lie!
Seem different about him or off to me?
Less stressed than the last time you guys probably saw him, but
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess Rye really hasn't seen him. But
Yeah, it's
Karis.
true.
Yeah, true. So why is it glowy like red like that?
it's part of the magic, I think,
From
from Illuminance.
Illuminance.
Yeah,
it just like touches you and it's like pew.
yeah, something along that line. I mean, my talks with him, I mentioned it as a concern, and he agreed that it was concerning. So he, I guess, created this spell or incantation, whatever it is, to make this possible.
Wow. That's really cool. So, how many people did it?
Right now, just to kind of see how it works out, we just have about 5-ish, I think. But if everything goes well, we might offer it up to anybody else who'd be willing to do this to really kind of bolster the strength and potentially increase the range of protection. So,
Oh, wow. That's so cool. I bet you feel better, huh? You seemed really sad a few days ago.
Those were some very difficult days early on, but now with this in place, that despair is gone. So we just need to make sure we keep Illuminant safe, and hopefully the tower will be completed soon, and he can resume doing what he was doing before.
Definitely. That's really cool. Okay. And no word of, like, calling people anywhere.
Or anything odd.
Not right now, no.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure they'll make another attack at some point, so we're ready. We have the checkpoints still in place to keep watch for that, but...
Okay. Also, we should probably tell you, I think there's some stuff going on in the east. Remember how the roots are coming in from, and you were saying you think darkness is, coming in the ground?
Yes, and...
Yeah,
concerns.
so we were like way east, and the woods is like mushy. It's so black.
And it like comes to life at night and tries to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
Ren did his spec vision, and he said it was so bad, like he couldn't see anything, like at all. It was just all black.
That's definitely... Is Renan okay, by the way? I don't see him with you.
He's okay, yeah. He's with one of a new friend that we made, so he's just hanging out there.
Okay. Well, that's good. Glad to hear he's okay. I'm glad you're all back together again. All doing
Me too.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you need from me, I guess? Concerns in
No,
the
just-
East?
Have you ever heard of the name Jarzagon?
Jarsagon. No, I've never heard of that.
Do you think,
Or
does Illuminance know demon names?
I don't know. I guess
Like,
I've never
is it
asked.
like, because you know how Illuminance is all like, I'm fighting darkness, and it's like Illuminance versus darkness, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of it kind of like a big match, pew, 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 like what in my arena. So, like your opponent's like name and all their skills and stuff. So does Illuminance know like all the big demons' names that he has to fight?
I mean, I just know of Zangul. I don't know of any others.
have you heard of Grathgor? Or Grathgor?
Or... No, I
That's
haven't heard
supposed
of
to
that
be
either.
a nice one.
Yeah, not a demon, but like another entity, I guess.
Wrathgore's nice. Jarzagon, bad.
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably bad.
I don't know how often you talk to Illumins, but do you think you could ever ask him if Jarzagon, if he's heard of that before?
Of course, I can give an ask to that and see what he has to say to that. I only have short little meetings here and there because we don't want to let down the protection for too long. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll break it up. Jarzagon, Grathgore, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think Grathgore's okay though. I think he was the old sun spirit.
That's what we want to know.
The
Is he
sun
like
elves.
did anything happen? We just want to know the history of him, I suppose.
Sure.
If he knows
I'll bring up
anything.
both and just see what Illuminance has to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Hey, what did you think when you found out about Mr. Stokes?
Oh my goodness.
Was that crazy?
It's
Does it concern you, I guess?
Very concerning.
Yeah. How long have you known Stokes for?
I mean, I've heard about him and I've had some meetings and dealings with him since I took over, but I guess I never
like,
saw that coming.
That's
I didn't think
I
it was
guess
possible,
concerning.
honestly.
I didn't either. Like, do you know how he got in?
Or why a demon would he be working? Because he did some good things for me personally and the city and things like that. So it's confusing as to why he would do those things.
Yeah. I brought it up to Illuminance when I found out, and so it's something good to be aware of. But hopefully you two or three, all of you, will be vigilant and watching for any others that
sure.
slip under the cracks.
We
We're
helped
paranoid
Mr.
now.
Shaw kill him, so. Pew-pew-pew.
Well, thank goodness for you and Mr. Shaw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that was it. Unless you had
Yeah.
anything important.
I don't think I have anything important. Yeah, I mean, you've got the update, I guess, here. What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Please just call me whenever someone. Her name's Jyleka.
Jyleka.
And she
She's
like,
really
not very
rude.
nice. Yeah, she's not very nice. And yeah, she should give you a diamond here in the next few days.
Yeah, that sounds
Just
pretty nice
please
if
give me
she's
a
giving
call.
you a diamond.
Well,
True.
we did something for her. We don't know if she's actually going to pull through, but I really need it soon because my dad's, in order to save him and stuff. So I just really need it soon. So please let me know the second she gives it to you.
Okay. I believe he still has a few more days.
He does. But if we need to find a different diamond, she's not going to pull through. I need to find a different diamond, and I need to get on that if that's the case.
Yeah, he just kind of like looks up at Illumines for a second. Okay.
Well, thank you. Wait, is there anything in that? Like the looking up Illumines? Was it just like...
Roll me an insight roll.
Me too. I was actually gonna ask the same thing. 16.
I got 15. That's fine.
Okay. I mean, maybe there's a thought there, but something related to Illuminus, but it's hard to tell.
I'll just ask him, do you think there's another way besides a diamond?
No hurt in asking, right?
Him?
Illuminance? Yeah.
I mean, he points to his chest. You never know, I guess, what could be done.
I'll say this, I would give up a good chunk of my soul if it would, I don't know. Again, don't kill me, but I do. It's true. I would. So just,
I understand.
I'll see
let me
what
know
can
if there's
be
any sort of trade-off. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Herbert. You're the best.
done. Always a pleasure to see you.
Did you say
Yeah.
Sister Hibbert? Oh.
No. I said Mr.
Sister.
Always a pleasure. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you two.
Thank you, you as well.
All right.
We'll be Sneaky's back because I don't want to
Yeah,
have
we're
any
gonna.
sound couch.
Heading back to Spire.
Yeah. Well,
Going
Oh, I
somewhere
thought we were
else.
gonna go see Ez, but
that's true. Yeah, we can go. That's fine.
All right. Onward to Ez.
yeah, see if we can get him to like come over to us, do the message thing.
Sure.
You know.
Sounds good. Let's jump back to Renan. Did you do anything else, Renan, while you're there? You want to chime in anything?
No, I think he's just, like I said, just staying by her side and praying, and probably every so often will be like realizing that, awkward silence in Shaw's office while he's working.
Mm-hmm.
But he's more focused on just staying in prayer and trying to make sure Gwen's okay.
Yeah, so just sitting by Gwenestry, and yeah, Shaw will go back to his desk and be working. Just like, let me know if you see anything that's concerning at all. But
Really important for Ren. He wants to be there when she wakes up. To kind
Alright.
of show her that we actually have her back.
sure. So still just waiting.
Yep. And cheering on this Illuminance. That's amazing.
All right. Karis and Raya, you continue to go closer to the Iron Fist.
Definitely being sneaky and
Yeah.
seeing if we can spot Ez and send him a message. I might even just point a bunch in the direction of the Iron Fist and be like, "Hey, Ez."
Sure. Why
I'll
don't
just same thing too,
you?
actually.
Why don't you each give me stealth rolls? As
We
you
wouldn't get that close
sneaky.
though. Yeah, we didn't want to get that close to the.
I guess, are you being more kind of like hiding, or are you more kind of like trying to be not noticed?
Trying to be unnoticed, but I don't know. Do you think we should hide?
Yeah, probably.
Hiding? Okay.
I was kind of thinking, and so I don't know how you want to roll this, but I was kind of feeling like we could go up, like, to the vicinity of where we think they might be patrolling, but kind of outside it,
Mhm.
and then kind of just wait and try and message Ez.
Sure.
You still want us to roll?
If you're like you're just walking there, you're not like hiding, you're more just kind of moving up nonchalantly. Give me deception rolls.
Oh, instead?
Yeah.
17.
Hold on.
17.
I don't know why I have Raya's character sheet open. I'll look at my own. Okay, 18.
17 and 18. Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, most people don't seem to be taking note of you as you pass by. You kind of blend in. Raya, you're definitely used to blending in more with your reject marking on your face.
Okay.
But you continue to move forward, trying to get as close as you can. As you go, Raya, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, yes, I can.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Okay, hold on. Oh! 19.
19. Nice. You feel like this weird presence kind of try to seep into your mind, but you fight it off, but you realize something just tried to mess with you.
I'm gonna, like, kind of grab, like, Karis and be like, something's wrong.
What?
Something just tried to get
around.
like, something just tried to get into my mind. I don't know what it... Can I tell where it came from? Do I know
Perception!
anything?
Sure, give me perception rolls.
14!
Ooh, 21.
21. So Karis, you start to look around like crazy. Raya, you begin to kind of take some glances around. The only weird thing you see is you see like a spire guard kind of approaching you.
What is he, like, does he look weird? What's he doing?
He just kind of waves to you and kind of motions for you to come over.
I'll, like, look at Karis.
Did I even see it? I'm like looking around the other direction.
I can, like, point to him and be like, what? Should we go?
Karis, you lock
What's
on
going
this now too and see it as she kind of points it out.
What is he doing here? Do
don't
we
know.
recognize the guard?
Yeah, you've seen this guard before.
Does he seem himself?
You can roll me. We'll go insight. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Insight!
Oh,
18.
18. Okay.
sorry, I can't do math. 25. No, 26.
26. Wow. I mean,
Nice.
they look to be kind of motioning over for you. You don't sense much weirdness about it, I guess.
Okay. So you seem like we love Dave. Is it Dave? It's like we know him.
I'll send a message across and be like, "Hey, what's up? You come over here. What's wrong?"
And you just hear, Mr. Shaw wants to talk to you.
Can I take out my cell phone and call Shaw really fast? Just while I'm sitting here.
So you reach into your pocket to pull out your cell phone?
Yeah.
All right. As you do this, you kind of reach in for your pocket. The hands of the guard goes up. And I'm going to make some attack rolls.
Oh.
Give me one moment.
Of what?
You're going to find out in a second.
Okay. Just trying to figure out if I can use counterspell or not.
You may attempt to, if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll for it.
Oh no, that's high. I have to roll for it. That's higher than their level. Okay. Hold on. I've never used this before because I remembered I have it now. Okay. Attempt to interrupt a creature. If I'm casting a 4th level or higher, make an ability check. Okay. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. Okay. Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
so
no. So your counterspell fails.
Okay.
As all of a sudden these balls of fire begin to form in this person's hand.
What?
Each of you, I'm going to roll 3 balls of fire are coming at you for an attack.
Frick.
Lord, okay.
All right. First one I'll go for you, Raya. 20 to hit.
Yep.
27 to hit. And 26 to hit.
Yep.
All right. 3 hit you. Karis.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And 17 to hit.
I'll do shield for that one.
All right. So you block 1 with your shadowy shield.
Must be nice.
Okay.
Shield of the lock thing.
Raya, your damage first.
Go for it.
All right. Ooh, okay. 11, 19, 24 fire damage to you, Raya.
Total? Okay.
24 total. Karis. Get rid of these dice, because you only get 2 of them. Ouch. That is 19 fire damage to you. I rolled a lot of 6s in that one.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, these guard suddenly casts these 6 rays of fire at you, colliding 3 each on you, too. What do you guys do? Change up this music a little bit.
Can I, I think I want to, can I roll a perception first to see if I can see anybody else?
You want to just take your turn to look around?
No, actually, no. I would cast, Darkness Cloud on myself and Raya
Okay.
with my
Would we-
sorcery points so I can see in it.
Sounds good. This
Would
dark
we know-
shadow appears.
If it'd be normal for guards to have like fire. Hello? Would it be normal for the guards to have like fire, like powers or spells or whatever, or is that kind of like abnormal? I feel like they don't have magic.
From what you know, this seems abnormal.
They always have
Okay.
guns.
Yeah, that's what was weird.
So
Okay.
I just cast darkness.
All right.
We're
I'm gonna
cloud of
I'm gonna
darkness.
shoot him.
All right. Roll with disadvantage
Well-
because you can no longer see them.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna do it before, but okay, never mind. I won't shoot then because I didn't realize I was.
Tell you what. Roll initiative, and we'll see which one of you two gets the higher one.
Okay.
And if Raya beats you, then we'll have her shoot
Sure.
first.
18.
8.
Okay. You can shoot, Raya. Go ahead. Fire your shots.
Okay. How is a? Whoops, sorry, I was in the wrong area. How is a 15 to hit?
15 will miss.
Okay, never mind. I missed.
All right. Darkness appears. Shadows around you. Are you guys moving at all? Or are you staying in the darkness?
So it's like 20 feet. Is there like an alley or something we can like duck into from where we are in the darkness cloud?
There's some places you can kind of duck into right now. You're not quite sure where they go, but you can jump in there.
Yeah, how about, so I'll like kind of start dragging Raya to like an alley part, like take her hand so because she can't see. And I'll be like, do we I mean, that was really crazy. Do we run? I can make us go fast.
With the fact that they tried to get into my mind just now, I think we should run. I don't like the fact that they tried to do that. Like, meaning they could probably take one of us over if someone's using magic, and I don't love that. So,
Okay,
I
so
don't
let's
know.
run.
Okay.
All right. You
Can we
begin
also
to
try?
run.
Can I like? Well, never mind. We'll just go fast. Never mind. I was gonna sneaky run, but I don't know if that's possible while going fast.
Sure.
Trying to duck into some side streets and alleys and use my knowledge of the city
Same.
against them.
Okay. You all watch, or Karis, I guess, as you dip out and you start running, there is a sudden, like, fireball or firebolt that just shoots up in the air above kind of you like a flare.
Oh no!
We're screwed. Okay. We gotta run then.
How far away are we from the Iron Fist?
You're a little ways away still. You're not too far away from the beacon right now, honestly. You kind of just recently left, got a little bit of ways away.
So we could head back to the beacon, honestly.
Yeah, whatever.
I would start heading for the beacon if we're close.
I can't see anything, so I'm just following wherever she's leading.
All right. Well, you're out of the range now. You would have left this pretty quickly.
Oh, okay.
It's only a 20 foot.
It's just a little circle, so I just kind of led you out of it.
I thought it followed you for some reason. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That'd be great, but no.
All right. So you're trying to turn back, Karis, towards the beacon? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, and use some side streets to get there.
Sure. Give me a d20 roll.
4.
4. Okay. You're kind of getting along. Both of you give me stealth rolls, please.
Why am I forgetting?
20.
20. Right? Stealth, please.
Dirty 20. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot myself.
We always do this. It's so cute.
You guys both have 20 total?
Yes.
Yeah, I got 12
right.
on the dice. I forgot my stealth was higher.
Okay. As you begin to walk, I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
Remember when I had to make all those wisdom saving throws when I had the parasite?
I do remember that.
I'm just saying.
It didn't go super great.
Oh! I guess I learned.
I got a 16. How's that?
I got a
16?
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys both feel
I'm
fine.
afraid some of those wisdom saving throws seem to be so high. I'm always so afraid because you're like, I did pretty good, but I don't know what it is. Okay.
You guys look back, though, and you spot the guard kind of running towards you. They seem to have
Just
stumbled upon
one?
you. Yep, just the one guard that you saw before.
We'll keep running, right?
Yeah, I would, I will use haste and
Haste.
twin the spell so that it's me and Raya that can go extra fast.
All right. Sounds good. You guys running then?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Before you leave the range of them as you run, you watch as 5 more shots of fire come flying towards you.
Lord.
Another 3 at you, Raya, and 2 at you, Karis.
Sure. Callie, you have a +2 AC with haste now.
Ooh, okay.
22 to hit Raya.
Yeah.
Second one, natural 20. Third one is a 14.
Miss.
All right.
Finally, someone misses.
Karis, 2 coming your direction. 24 to hit. And natural 20 for you as well.
Oh no!
What's happening?
I'm happening. That's what's happening.
Yeah, apparently. I was gonna say, Mark's rolling.
All right. So the regular plus the critical for you first, Raya. It's only 18 more damage to you, though.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, I don't have a lot of... I'm almost dead anyway, so...
Karis, you also get a critical. Ooh, that's much better for that one.
Oh, good. I'm relieved.
I'm glad you are. 24 fire damage to you.
Okay. Ouch.
Both
3
still
health
up.
left.
Oh yeah.
Give me a concentration check there, Karis.
Oh shoot! I didn't think about that.
You can do it, please.
Wait, hold on. Wait, do I get to add my save? Is it a save or a check?
It's
What is
a constitution save.
Save. Okay. Wait, I might pull this off. I got an 11.
That is a failure.
No.
Took 24 damage.
No. Okay.
You
So-
suddenly both exhausted for a round.
Dang it. Dang it.
I'm just gonna keep booking as fast as I can.
You guys are both stunned for a round,
No,
right?
we're both stunned for a round because of haste.
Let me look up what stun does exactly.
Well, I
Or
have
it's
3
like,
damage.
it's
I'm gonna be dead in a minute, so we'll see.
as usual.
When am I not dead in combat? Like, this is getting a little much.
I know.
I can't do
hold on.
anything.
Incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Automatically
You know, hey,
fails
Mark.
strength. Yes.
Mark, it just says the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Not stunned.
That's what haste says. I'm not. No, it doesn't say stun.
Okay.
It just says.
So you're
when
just
the spell
kind
ends, a wave of lethargy
You
sweeps
just
over
okay.
you.
Sounds good. You are just super tired.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop for a moment because you can't move, right?
Yeah, we can't move or take actions.
All right. So the figure, this guard, approaches again, firing away.
I'm gonna be down. Goodbye.
Is anyone doing? We're in the street.
You
Is
are.
anyone doing anything?
What are people doing?
Most people fled from this.
Oh, I mean, makes sense.
This is pretty quick though. This is all like very fast. This is happening.
Mhm.
3 attacks coming to you, Raya, and 2 to you,
Bye.
Karis. First attack for you, Raya.
I'm just gonna say I'm down.
14 to hit.
Yep.
No, that didn't hit.
What's your
My
AC?
armor class.
It's
My
14,
AC.
right? So,
Yeah, so it
Oh.
does hit, doesn't it? Yeah.
yep.
So.
Second one is higher than that, and third one's
Yep.
higher than that. So,
Yeah. Goodbye. Okay.
yeah, you're down. So,
How dead am I? Damn it.
you're just down.
Okay. Goodbye.
You're unconscious on the ground. Karis, 2 coming to you.
Okay.
Natural 20,
Oh my god.
and a 21 to hit.
You know, it might not even be the Sun Elves. Who knows who the frick it is anymore? Okay, yes. What was the last one?
21 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's roll damage for you as well.
How much do you have left?
26.
10, 22. You are still up, but your friend Raya falls to the ground beside you, clothes singeing with fire. This
Uh-oh.
figure still running up closer to you. What do you do?
Uh-uh.
So is it an action to give that tablet to her?
Yeah, for you it'd be an action to give it to her.
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, can I, so, can I start to give, Raya the tablet?
Sure, you get down and start to kind of force her to chew the tablet up a little bit in her mouth. All
Yeah,
right.
and as I'm doing that, I want to be like, what do you want? Fine, what do you want?
Okay,
And I'll kind of like yell across at the person.
sure. Right, you kind of begin to wake up with your action. Just kind of come to a little bit. Go ahead and roll Karis for her health. How much she gets
It's
back?
D4 plus
D4
1.
plus 1.
You get 3 back.
Okay.
All right. You start to kind of shout this out as you're kind of over top of Raya, protecting her as much as you can. This figure goes and points their finger at you both. Let's see. You watch as 3 white rays
Counter, spell.
roll for me.
This is so humiliating. Charles,
Okay,
go to your
this
team.
one is a 17.
17. All right. The watches the 6 different white rays that were in this hand fizzle out.
Ooh,
Just
very nice.
glare angrily at you.
I said, what do you want?
All right. You guys doing anything?
I'm super almost dead, but I'm like, should I attack?
Is there like... Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm so flustered.
How close is he to us? Like, very close?
He's moving in closer, yeah. Because you guys were on the ground, stopped for a round.
He's just using magic. Does he have any other weapons or anything?
Currently, you've just seen magic happening.
Okay.
I might try shooting him again, depending on what you're doing. I guess that's...
It's your first. You're first on the initiative, Raya, so you go first.
Okay.
Yeah, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'll shoot him.
All right, roll to your attack.
Come on, die. Come on. Okay, hold on. 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack or no? Because I'm right in front of him.
You do not get sneak attack.
Oh my gosh, why is this in the way? Okay. Ready and... Ooh, girl. Okay. Uh, 22 damage?
22 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
That looks like that hurts.
Okay.
Karis, what are you doing?
I'm taking Raya's lead on this one.
All right.
I'll throw a second level Chaos Bolt.
All right. Go for it.
Yeah, please explode his head. We need it.
Like, if you're not gonna talk,
Sir.
what is up with you? 19.
That hits. Roll your damage.
$23. Let's decide the damage. Force.
All right. Just this blast kind of hits this guard. Just stares down at you.
Look, while we're looking, does he look like he's like vacant? Does he look like he's actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, if this is a guard we know, does it look like he's like possessed, or does it seem like he's
This is a
just
very
somebody
straight-faced guard right now.
Okay.
All right.
Can I say something too?
Sure.
I'm just gonna go out there and be like, okay, which one of the Sun Elves are you?
Okay. All right. So, two white rays come flying at you, Raya, and
Last.
3 to you, Karis.
Last. It's not like it.
All right. It fizzles.
Automatically?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Can I blast again? Can I?
The guard will then go and kind of duck out of range of you. Take cover. What are you guys doing?
Can I magic missile him?
You cannot see him.
Okay, fine. Shall we run?
Are you saying that? How much can we talk for a second, Mark?
Yeah.
How much do
Are you
want
gonna take
us?
6 seconds to talk, or are you gonna just go? What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna go, I think. I'll just look at Karis, but come on, we should go, and I like run.
Okay.
Okay, you two both turn and run.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Like-
I'll say to. Hold on, let me check my health. Oh, okay. I thought I had more. I don't know why. Is there anything we can duck and hide behind too before we start running? Because I don't want to like run open in the street where they can just shoot another spell at us.
You can choose to hide instead of run if you'd like.
I think what I will do actually is, Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast darkness again
Okay.
in the middle of the street,
Sure.
so it's hard to see. And can I put it in a way where I could potentially, like, almost cast it in front of me a little bit, so then I can move into the darkness cloud and see her or the guy and shoot him? Does that make sense?
You can make an attempt at that. Sure.
Okay, I want to do that. I'll be like, okay, I'll be there in a second.
All right, you run off to try to go find this guard. Give me a perception roll.
But I'm in the darkness cloud, so it's offering some protection.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Can't you go and look down the alley? There's no one there.
No one? Okay. If that's the case, then I will start running with Raya.
All right. Give me another d20 roll, please.
16.
All right. As you run, you each get hit by 2 rays each.
I don't have any more left. Oh, no,
Karis, you get 3. Raya, you get 2.
Okay.
Even with the darkness cloud blocking?
You left
Or
the
did they roll
darkness
it?
cloud. Basically, what I did is I made a mechanic that if you were nearby what the d20 roll was that they rolled, they kind of ran the same direction as you. It's like they anticipated the direction you were going.
Oh,
And
so it's
it
like,
was close enough that they guessed where you're going, basically.
so it's like my idea was the darkness cloud was blocking us in the street, but they almost ran around it.
Yeah.
So now they're coming from like a different direction.
Yep, they kind of seemed to anticipate where you were going and caught up to you.
Oh, dang it.
So,
Okay, I don't have counterspell.
so 2 for you, Raya, to start this off. You end up taking... That is 7 force damage.
No. I'm already dead. I'm gone.
And Karis, you end up taking 11 force damage.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll my thing.
Roll it.
Okay, hold on. I need to remember how this works.
It's been a
It's
while.
so long. I know.
The last one was a critical, so it
I know.
automatically
I
knocked you
couldn't
down.
use it. Okay, hold on. I'm a little flustered. I can't find it.
A little,
Okay,
little
there you go.
flustered.
A little flustered. Okay, charisma saving throw. Okay. So I'll have to get a 19 on my charisma saving throw.
All right,
Or, yeah.
go for it.
Or sorry, a 16. I have to take a 16.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. Yep.
You made it?
Yep, I'm up.
All right. Sounds good.
Frag me. Oh.
Your friend Rye is on the ground again. What are you doing?
Do I see where that came from?
Perception
like, do I
roll.
see it? Would that have to be my action?
I'll give you a quick glance. Go for it. Perception roll.
Okay. 15.
You can't find the source.
Okay. Sorry. I need to look up something really fast. Mark, do you happen to know, Mr. Sorcerer, when you convert spell points?
It's a bonus action to do that.
I know it's a bonus action. Do you know how many spell slots or what number of points?
For, like, what are you trying to
Either
do?
one.
Yeah.
First level's 2 points. I think second level is
3. I think it goes
Dang
up by
it.
1.
Second level's 3.
Let me
Second level's 3.
check this.
So first, second level's 3, third is 5, fourth is 6, fifth is 7.
Yeah, second level's 3, third 5. So
Okay. Okay. Alright, I'll bonus action convert to a third level spell slot with my remaining sorcery points.
Oh.
you have 5 points left? Because you twinned a spell and you did your darkness.
Oh, you're right. I don't have that much. I'm so sorry. I must have crossed off. I didn't cross off the darkness.
Rachel's
one.
a cheater.
Or the twinned. I didn't cross off the twinned one.
There you
You're
go.
right. I won't do
Quit
that.
cheating, Rachel.
I'm glad you caught that. I'm sorry.
I was gonna be like, wow, you got a lot of sorcery points.
I have 500. Okay.
I have all this.
Oh man.
Are we done, Zoe? I feel like this is, we should just lie in the street, just be like this.
Play dead.
All right.
Okay, so not. I'm gonna give Raya my tablet, and
All right.
I'm gonna 3,
You get 3 health back, Ryan.
and I'll and I think I'll just. Can I hold a action for if she?
You just used your action.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's my action then, and I'm just gonna stand over her, and be ready.
Sounds good.
Very wounded, kind of slumped over.
All right.
And can I yell, just for anyone?
Sure.
There's a crazy person throwing fire around here.
It sounds like it's like a warning to stay away, not help.
Skull crushers, come crush some skulls.
Honestly, where are they? Like, I feel like they're always around when you don't want them around, and
All
need
right.
some skull crushing. Do I get an action?
You came back on her turn, so
Yeah.
unfortunately no. Karis, for a moment, popping out from behind, you see the guard kind of dip out from behind the side of a building and targets you with a spell. Does a 19 hit you?
Hold on, let me see. I think I don't have mage armor up, so that would be. Yeah, it would hit me.
All right.
Go down.
No, no,
Because I have 1 hit point.
no.
Ouch. So suddenly this sphere of fire just flies out at you. Let me roll some damage for you. "24 fire damage to you."
Oh yeah, that's a little overkill. Whoever did that, that's very rude.
So
He could have
rude.
just like knocked you over. It would have been the same thing.
Karis falls unconscious next to you, Raya. This figure just kind of dips back behind the building, again, out of sight of you. What do you do?
Can I try and pick up Karis and hide somewhere?
You can make an attempt, yep. You're moving at half
I'm
speed
getting-
because you got a half up to get up and half speed holding somebody, so
I'm gonna do it.
what's your total movement right now?
My total movement. You mean just in general?
Yeah,
Or,
what's
like,
your
what
speed? What's your speed?
Oh, my computer just died. Oh no, hold on.
I can look it up for you too. I think it's
Thank
30
you.
feet.
I
Yeah, it's
had
30 feet.
like 5% left. I thought it would make it, but it didn't make
Okay,
it. Oh.
30 feet of movement. You get up,
Okay.
you grab Karis, you heroically go to hide behind a building. You hit in the back of your... You get hit by some rays of energy and fall to the ground.
Okay.
Unconscious.
No, I tried my best.
Well, this is just a fun, repetitive thing that just keeps happening to us.
God, we just can't seem to like get it together.
So yes, Renan, you're waiting for Gwynestri to wake up.
Rain tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm familiar with it.
Why are they not coming back?
Waiting for any word from your friends. Waiting to
It's a
see if
little tight.
Gwynestri wakes up.
Might be playing cards, I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Just hang out with Mr. Shaw in his office.
Yep.
And we'll pick up next week.
Oh my
What happens
gosh!
next?
The worst. Let's wait for that.
Wow, I didn't think that would happen.
So, whatever just happened. We'll pick up and figure out what happened next time. So next week we'll be back for some more. I know it's 4th of July for all the Americans out there. It's okay. There is no fireworks in the day, right? So come hang out with us during the day, and then go to your fireworks at night.
So. Than D&D.
We all know you're gonna hang out with family, grab some food, get annoyed for 3 hours, come watch us, then go hang out with them again.
When you need a break from your family barbecue, come watch some D&D with us, and we'll be here for you. But yeah, it's been great being with you all today. Sorry that I just destroyed you both today. Ren, you're fine. I was nice to you today. I gave you a break.
That was great.
But we're going to have to find out what happens to you two next time. Whatever this guard's doing. But we're going to sign off on YouTube's video. Yes?
Ren gets a random cramp because he hasn't been drinking water and eating his bananas. Ow.
Poor Reddit. But thank you.
The one that's truly
Woe is him.
Thank you, everyone on YouTube watching. We appreciate you being here. If you're listening to the podcast, we appreciate you listening there. Please consider liking and giving us a review if you're listening to the podcast. But yeah, I appreciate you all so much. So we're going to sign off on that. Goodbye, all y'alls.
Hey guys, thank you.